get started. All right, let's hold up. Hey, oh, that's what I wanted to play to start this.
Sending my son to go kill him, and I don't care what nobody say about it. If you don't want to watch it and you don't want to see it, then don't watch it. It was a suicide for him to sign up, and it's going to be a homicide on April the 20th. Jesus. Because they talk about all the disrespect. And that's what my son
tell him, Bill.
It's still annihilation. It's not going to be a beat. It's going to be a...
One could have won, but they didn't. Right? Okay, then. That's their problem. A whole bunch of mothers would have won, should have won, could have won, but they didn't. Right? Shit about boxing. Most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing.
The trophy is them getting in the ring and dealing with this situation. It's bigger than the trophies. How would I say, when you're on that level, and I don't know how he think, he hear you, but he don't hear you, you know.
You know, I remember him sleeping on the sidewalk waiting for us to get to the gym to open it. You know, he was a fighter in the streets, in school, so they, you know, they brought him somewhere where he can fight all he want without getting in trouble. And when he got about 9 or 10 years old, Coach Calvin Ford took him to his first amateur tournament. He won. He won the tournaments 15, 20 times, up until he turned professional. Now he's a superstar, you know, he's the Michael Jackson of the sport. And now he's a mature man now in that ring.
Many traits, a master of nothing. We know you don't know nothing about boxing.
Champion of the world, Mike Tyson. Then I'll illustrate my reign with bloodshed and pain. Then everybody will fear me. That tremble in the bone.
He talks too much, he's ugly, he's pretending I'm the true champion, and they make me the underdog. I'm gonna show them all they're wrong, because I'm the champion. I'm the real champion. There'll never be one like me.
They don't want no confrontation.
I don't know, don't be a fighter, you don't want no confrontation. Nope.
DJ, are you in there?
Yo, what's up? Old school, what's popping today, my man? We're on a pop-up live. Good morning to you. What's happening?
What's happening? Good morning.
Good morning to everybody in the building, all 5 of you. We appreciate y'all more than words can express. Let's Big Dre. What's up, OG? I can never say what's up to you in somebody else's chat again, though. It's like 5 times you just leave me hanging. You ain't never reading nobody's comment. Just know, if I'm in the chat and you're in the chat and anybody's chat at the same time, I already said what's up. What's popping, OG? Miss Melanin Queen, Miss Shara, how you doing today? Thank you. Good morning. Busy. What's up? How you doing, champ? Thanks for stopping in. Talib Cunningham, what's popping? How you doing, champ? Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, old school. This is just a pop-up live. We're about to have a whole bunch of dead airtime in the JBT today. So, you know, I'm at home, just sitting here trimming weed. Might as well.
Well, I'll stay on with you as long as I can, but like I told you, I gotta go to work. Good morning, everybody.
we're going to get into a whole bunch of topics. Well, mainly, I want to talk about the Tank fight and what everybody thinks about it. What do you think about the Tank fight, Tank and Lamont Roach?
Well, he needed a fight. What are you going to do when nobody will fight you? You know, all of these guys make no sense. This dude, if you fight him, you get a massive payday. Bigger than any payday you're going to get with anybody else. Yet, because these dudes are so worried about losing, they don't want to get in the ring with the man. Yet, what they fail to realize, if they happen to get lucky and beat this guy, dude, their stock goes through the freaking roof.
Like,
I don't
serious.
get how these people think.
That's crazy, bro. I don't understand why people are like, well, I guess I do understand. I'm over here capping first thing in the morning. I want to say happy birthday to Remo.
Yeah, happy birthday to the 51-year-old.
To 51. Damn, my boy getting older and shit by the stream. Cheers to you, Remo. I don't never drink during the day, but it's my boy's birthday. Golly. I just seen a tweet that just hit my feed. Did you see what Bernard? I know we were talking about Tank, and actually, I'll wait for the Bernard shit till later. But I understand, like, it's the heavy. KB, good morning, family. You already know what it is. I'll drop the link in a few for anybody want to come up here and build with your boys. I think it's the heavy is the head that wears the crown with Tank. I think he's starting to get like he's starting to get into the Floyd territory, because not every casual boxing fan, not even every hardcore boxing fan knows this. Floyd didn't get his legendary $200 million deal from Showtime until he was 36 years old. He already beat the chops and Diego Corral, like all that work from Pretty Boy and shit. He wasn't a pay-per-view fighter. Tank's 29, about to be, well, he just turned 30, and leave it up to boxing Twitter and YouTube and all these trolls around here to they were yelling Tank was 30 when Tank was 26. Damn near touching 30. He hasn't unified yet. But then in the same sentence, want Tank to fight a guy like De Los Santos, who's only been in one championship fight and he kept his fucking hands in his pocket. He ain't do shit in that fight. But yet, the same guys yelling out Tank's 30 and hasn't unified yet, they're mad at Tank fighting a champion in Lamont Roach because he's pulling him up one weight class. And truth be told, Lamont's bigger than Tank is. Like real shit. Same build, same size, 3 or 4, maybe even 5 inches taller. They say he's 5'7", but he looks a little taller than 5'7" to me. And maybe my old eyes are just going bad. But
I know.
There's nothing wrong with this one. Nothing. Go ahead.
Just to be a prick, you know, because that's me. I would love to see Tank say, F all y'all. I'm going to 130 and become undisputed and beat everybody at 130. Just to say F all y'all with the 140 talk.
Yeah, like, listen, I know the reason he's staying at 135 is so he can have a mega fight, because ain't none of these guys going to bring him the type of numbers that a monster in the way would bring in. That Lomachenko's bitch ass turned down $10 million. $10 million. And I don't know if fans understand how much of a payday $10 million is. Most boxers never even see $1 million. I know Loma's been getting paid for quite some time, but 10 million plus points on the back end.
If this is right, from what I heard, Loma was getting like 7 a pop from Bob for each fight.
Okay, that's probably Yeah, I don't know about 7, but probably getting 5 at least. I mean, that's why the Devin Haney Lomachenko pay-per-view, that was more for Loma than it was for Devin. I know people thought that it was, oh, they're putting it on pay-per-view because of Devin. No. They're trying to get Lomachenko as much money as possible. Like Bob Arum coming out before Tank's fight with Frank was even over, talking about their negotiating. I don't know where Lomachenko is going to ever find the push to go back into camp for a guy like Tank, but I don't think we ever get that one. And I was so fucking happy, bro. You know how long we've been talking about Tank and Loma.
Dude, that's my fight.
Oh, mine too, dude. I was so fucking disappointed. And then I see people in chats like deflecting and acting like, oh, well, we'll just get it next year. What? How many more next years do you think Lomachenko has at coming off of the Kambosos victory, stopping a guy who's never been stopped? The time was right now. And this fucking dude pulls out and nobody's holding his feet to the fire for it. Nobody's running around here calling Loma a duck and shit. It's because they hate Tank that fucking much. They can't even acknowledge a duck when it happens. It's sad, bro. He doesn't get any sort of just. He just gets all hate. It's terrible, bro.
Look, here's where I stand with that. That man said he needed a little time. All right. He said after the first year. God damn it, if he don't freaking come out after the first year, fight Tank, everybody needs to hold this dude to the fire. They know if ands or buts about it.
Well, they'd rather fucking say Tank should be fighting Floyd Schofield now than calling Loma a duck, or Tank should be fighting this guy or that guy or this guy instead
I
of
heard
who
somebody
he's
saying Tank should be fighting Colbert. Really?
like. What? What?
Yeah.
He's from 130. He just got sparked out. They'll put
Yeah.
anything up there to take away from this young man. It's fucking sad, bro. Mike Ryan, what's popping, OG? Appreciate you stopping through.
In fact, the dude that was supposed to come on our show the other night, Smoke, was the one talking that nonsense that Tank should be fighting Colbert.
Truth, you mean? Truth speaks? Black Truth? That too?
I don't know, whatever his damn name.
Yeah, that's it. He's called him out. I heard the dude last night on KO's page. They were eating him up. Dean loses his shit. I like Dean a lot because he got the same passion I got for this shit.
And the dude was like, "Oh yeah, I'm a fan of Tank." No, you're not. You wouldn't be saying such fucking bullshit nonsense if you were any type of fucking Tank fan, buddy.
Well, and then he says, "I'll see you in Houston." Like, so you're up here, you know. Tank brings out people. There's more people. Whenever and whoever Tank fights, it's good for boxing. Everybody wants to say this kid ain't got no fucking legacy. 30 years old, never unified. Ain't got no legacy fights. Got one legacy fight. Like, what? Where the fuck are you getting this from? Quadruple OG, Bruce Gass, the only one.
Yeah.
Salute to you, man. Cannabis Education and Entertainment TV. No, I'm somebody that has a lot of education on cannabis, but I enjoy everybody in here.
Nobody's out old Bruce with that education, though.
No, I'm not even close. I'm subscribed. I watch. Go subscribe to the OG. Hit the like button. All that stuff for the OG. You wouldn't be disappointed. He really gives you an education. And I forgot to play and pay some bills, so I gotta do that now, family.
The JBT. Our first item is a new 10th generation iPad with a liquid retina display which shows off beautiful color and has plenty of power for all your handheld computing needs. Great for work, play, or just movies on the go. How much is it to enter, you ask? Just $10. Or you can catch the deal with 3 entries for just $25. It's easy to enter. Just cash app your entries to $ JBT Network 1. That's $ JBT Network 1. Our second item is a set of Kenichi Bear Bluetooth noise canceling headphones. Great for gaming, movies, or travel. as the second prize in this great raffle. Our third item is a Ninja brand air fryer. Great for all your air frying needs. Cooking healthy with the JBT. So send your entries via Cash App to JBT Network 1. That's JBT Network 1. $10 each or 3 for $25. Put raffle on the comment line and you are entered.
Yeah, that's JBT Network 1. William probably playing in the comments again.
Yeah, I did it
Button.
again.
Yeah, I know. I can hear you scrolling through the comments too. When you go into the comments, you got to mute because every time you touch your phone screen, you hear it. It sounds like a click, 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 click. Like
oh, shit.
Through fucking, yeah. On anybody's panel, that's just panel etiquette. You know what I'm saying? When I'm on somebody's panel, I always mute my mic if I'm going through the comments because everybody.
Well, you know, bro, I'm not technically sound at all.
I know. That's why I'm trying to school you to some game. Yo, if you're in here right now, hit the like button. Say something. I know a lot of people are at work and they can't say shit, but at least let people know you're here. And if you're not, just keep being a zipper watcher. Be a shadow keeper. Be a peekaboo shawty. Or be a voyeur, a mighty voyeur. People really knew what the mighty voyeur word means, what you're watching when they say that. It's crazy. It's crazy. Man, I was gonna go through Twitter and read all these hate tweets, but I don't even want to do that because they just hate Tank, bro. It's really sad at this point. Just, man, watch greatness and let the greatness unfold. Everybody says he don't have no legacy, but who else is doing what Tank's doing? Like he's creating. He's not fighting the very top names we all want him to fight. There's only, to me, shit. If we're talking about the lightweight division, 135 pounds, there's only 3 guys left there. 2 guys actually, Shakur and Loma, and one of them already ducked. So there's only one left, and that's Shakur Stevenson. Is Tank gonna have to go to 140 eventually? Probably, but it'll be done on his terms.
Well, bro, I was in somebody's chat, and they were talking about, Tank ain't even all that, and he's not even close to being a great fighter. He ain't got footwork, and I'm like, bro, every time you speak and say something that's stupid, it tells me you know not a damn thing about boxing.
It really tells you how casual they are when they
start
saying the
dude.
dumb shit. Like,
Well, when I first started watching Tank, I was like, damn, this kid's got some skills. I didn't realize just how good he was. You know what actually made me a complete Tank fan was when he one-handedly boxed Pitbull Cruz. Well, I had watched Pitbull Cruz before that because nobody knew who he was. And I was like, damn, this fucking kid can fight. He ain't got great skills, but he is going to keep coming no matter what. You can't hurt him, and he just keeps coming. The fact that Tank held that dude off and beat him with one hand, no, bro. You're not going to tell me that dude don't have mass skills.
Yeah, no. Man, people on this fucking app on Twitter are absolutely casual as they come. They're literally, they must have just started watching boxing because everybody wants to say Tank brings the casual fan and all of his fans are casual as well. They're all haters too. Half of them guys are haters as well. Bugs, good morning, chat. Appreciate you.
Mike Graham.
Yeah, I already said what's up to Mike Graham. So did you, I think. I think we both did. Like this tweet, I'm not even going to say the guy's name. Loma called Tank the Twitter super featherweight champion of the world after tiring of trying. See, these guys don't even know how to fucking speak. Tiring of trying to make a fight with Tank. That's going way back. Tank is a duck. Like, what? How are we calling Tank a duck when this is supposed to be a what have you done for me lately sport. And that's how, you know what I mean? That's how the shit goes. So
Bro,
if we're going off of lately, Loma's the duck.
How are any of these guys trying to make a fight with Tank? Ryan wanted that Tank fight. He even argued with Oscar, who didn't want him to fight Tank. And what happened? He got the Tank fight. Don't tell me you can't make a fight with the dude.
Yeah, well, I think they all just they wanna act like they wanna fight this kid. They don't
Clout
really
chase.
want to fight him. Yeah, clout chase. And like they're not even shy about it no more. Like T.O. with the banana racist term, slander, whatever you want to call it. It was racist, no doubt about it, and he's a little piece of shit. But the timing of that was immaculate. Tank is out here for, I don't know, 5-6 weeks, having trouble finding an opponent, and just trouble finding an opponent is crazy work, dog. It really is. How is the guy that can give you the Willy Wonka golden ticket looking for work? Loma ducks out. It should have been somebody right in that slot, and they all want to blame it on Tank. We don't know who Tank contacted and tried to make a fight with behind the scenes. We just don't know because he's not on Twitter tweeting about it or calling anybody or duck or anything of the sort. I can't wait till this press conference kicks off for the Lamont Roach fight, because then we're going to see Tank. Remember how Tank came out for the Frank fight? Everybody said he wasn't being himself. He's being all extra and all that good stuff, which was cap. I just seen Tank getting more comfortable in front of the cameras and comfortable on his stage that he made. You know what I mean?
Well, bro,
that's what I thought.
Nobody more than me wants that little brick hand man to speak more. I wish Tank would speak on all this crap. But let's face it, Tank is one of these guys, bro. I don't think he likes being in. I don't think he likes being in front of cameras. I don't think he likes being as public as he has to be. I think he does it for his career. I remember him sitting on the Rise podcast with everybody and playing with his phone, not even looking at Cal, not even looking at Squeeze, not even looking at Senior. He was playing with his phone. Like he really didn't want to be there, but he was doing it because he knew he had to. You know?
Yep.
He's just one of these guys, bro. He doesn't like all that publicity and attention. Tank wants to go in there, do his job, and get the hell out. That's it.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Man, I want to go off on a tangent, but I think it would be too much right now, so I'm not gonna do it. Maybe a little bit, in a little bit I'll do it, but this shit I keep looking at on this phone is making me sick to my stomach. Who the fuck was he supposed to fight? Like, really, Lamont Roach is as good as a fighter as any. Matter of fact, I don't know if people even seen this, but I think I'm going to play a little bit of the Lamont Roach and Tank amateur fight. Just so fans can get a idea of this fight's going to be competitive until it's not, until Tank turns off the power. Nobody likes that. Everybody wants to say he was losing every single fight that he was ever in. Me. It does, bro. They're listening to the commentators. They do it with every promotional outfit, no matter who's fighting them. The announcers, the guys calling the play-by-play, have so much fucking power. They push the opinions of other people until the guy has another fight till they can push the opinions out on that one. The shit they say, then the next day after the fight, you see it all over the social media verse. You see it everywhere you turn. The same shit the announcer's saying got 900 people on the fucking app saying the same shit he said. Tank was down on the cards. And don't get me wrong, Letterman, the guy who used to, he still does it for Prime and Showtime, what's the hell's his first name? Why can't I think of it? Who's the guy from Showtime who had the fucking cards, the unofficial cards, the Barrios fight? Steve Letterman. Yeah, I think it's Steve Letterman. Ace, what up, champ? Appreciate you stopping through. We appreciate you, no doubt. Steve Letterman, I think his name is, the guy with the unofficial cards. Like in the Barrios fight, Hunter, what's up, champ? Appreciate you, dog. You already know what's up. Good looks on the Cash App yesterday too, man. That shit means a lot to us. We appreciate you. But the Barrios fight was pretty clear. Tank did definitely lose like the first 4 rounds of that fight, I'll say. The announcers were saying 6, and like in the Frank Martin fight, they were saying 6 too. All the rounds because of the activity. I'll give it to you on the Barrios fight. He was down until probably the 8th when he knocked Mario down twice. Then he took the lead, because I don't think boxing fans actually understand how much a 2 knockdown round is. That's 3 rounds in one. You go up 3 points. So if he was down 2 rounds at that point in the 8th, I think that's about right, but it puts him 1 point ahead after 2 knockdowns. That's why with 3 knockdowns, if you knock a guy down 3 times, it's almost a guaranteed victory, because the guy only has to win 1 more round after that, and it's a draw. It's like, I don't think they understand, bro. So they just take what the unofficial scorecard says and what the announcers are pushing, and they run with it. And it's surprising to me, because how the fuck aren't they like pro Tank on a Tank fight? They never are. Even the guys from Showtime and Amazon, Marquee, AMC, FSG in this motherfucker. What's happening, bro? Appreciate you. You already know what time it is. And this guy, this fucking turncoat piece of shit, goofy motherfucker, boy. Listen, nobody on this planet changes their fucking opinion as much as this guy. He's doing it for the clicks and the views. He's trying to bait you into hating. He's trying to get you all in sorts so you comment more and fucking push his shit through the algorithm. That's just how it goes.
You mean Hobiz the child?
Yeah, little fucking goofy. Like
like I said, bro, I call him Hobiz the child because he acts like a fucking child.
No man on this fucking earth changes their opinion that much. Nobody. One stream he's saying Tank is the best fighter in the world. Then the next stream he's mad about Lamont Roach, and I thought he was doing business with PBC. Real shit. Like I thought he got put on the payroll. You said what's up to Hunter? Yeah. I think he got put. I think he got put on the payroll and then probably got asked, and then now he's getting mad. But no, it's all out of clicks and views. He's trying to get you to fucking say some outlandish shit in his comment section, so all of his little goof troops respond to you. Like every time I put a comment in his comment section, I get so many replies. It's ridiculous. It kind of refrains me from putting, because I'm saying real shit. No matter who's chat, no matter where I'm at, you're gonna get what I'm thinking. And it
I remember telling him on his live one day. I said, me and him were going at it about Wilder, and I told him, I said, I got a good idea, bro. I said, you coming to New Orleans ever? Because if you do, let me know, and I'll have some gloves ready, and we can settle this right out in the street. Of course, right then and there, he blocked or he timed me out for the rest of the show after I told him that. But F him.
Yeah, fuck him.
I will beat his ass.
I seen Rollo and somebody. Oh shit! It was in the Rise podcast chat talking about you don't want to see Showbiz. He does jujitsu. So what? The fuck does that matter to anybody? I don't care what that goofy jujitsu or not. My father was a 6th degree black belt in jujitsu.
Dude,
fuck are you telling?
My dad taught me boxing and kickboxing, and my dad taught judo in the Navy. So I don't give a crap about any of that. All I know how to do is kick ass. And if I get my hands on Showbiz, he's never gonna get his hands on me because I'm gonna punch his lights out.
Yo, I got Greg Hackett is a fucking G to me. I absolutely love that dude's takes, and he knows boxing more than anybody on this fucking app, on the X app, on Instagram. He literally lives, eats, and sleeps this shit. This is a good fight between Tank and Lamont. I don't understand the cherry pick of it. What the fuck are people talking about? You're going to call Lamont a cherry pick and then
Dude,
tell
it's all
Tank
about
he's
the
got to
hate.
fight Floyd Schofield over Lamont Roach, who is a fucking champion? Floyd Schofield is part of a team. He has a fucking plan put in place. And if you think Oscar De La Hoya is going to lose one of his last fucking people, one of his last fucking fighters that possibly has a chance to do something in the sport, you're fucking dreaming. You're just moving the goalpost on what the fuck is a good fight versus what is a bad fight. Tank versus Lamont is a fucking good fight. It just is. Sorry, haters. Sorry that makes you feel fucking away. It is what it is. Stay tuned. I'm going to keep making you feel more of a way too. Fuck out of here with this cherry picking. A champion could never be a cherry pick. Never. It don't go like that. Champions who fucking fought their way to earn a belt, you can't be a cherry pick. You've gone too far. You've put in too much fucking work. It don't work like that.
Bro, not to change the subject, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little excited about Jamal Charlo coming out saying, I'm back in the lab working and I want all the smoke.
Yo, listen, you know I'm excited about that. I thought we would never see Maul again. That DWI.
You saw the video of him working in the gym?
Huh? You cut out.
Did you see that video of him working in the gym?
What? Where is it on? Instagram?
Oh, God, I don't know. I'm going to find it and send it to you, bro. I saw it yesterday. Dude, he's looking good, bro.
I think I've seen it, too. I can probably get it right here. I'll give it a quick search. I think it was on Instagram. I don't even know if I don't even barely know how to work it.
The hands are still there. His speed's still there. If that dude can get a couple of tune-ups and then get back in the ring, bro, and go back for his belt, God help him all.
Yeah,
because Maul, bro, at one point, Maul looked unbelievable until that girl started wrecking his freaking life. Once that girl started his last few fights, you could tell he was not the same fighter.
Yo, for real. For real. It's not on his Instagram page, but I know I seen it.
It might have been on YouTube.
Oh wait, this is I ain't even gonna say this guy's name. I'm gonna cross it. This one.
Yeah, bro, that's one of them. There's two of them like that. But yeah, he looks good, bro. He looks like he's back ready to go.
Man, it's easy to look back and ready to go when you're just, you know what I'm saying? But I know one of the Charlos, if not both of them, going to be on Tank's card. All right, KB just sent it to me on Instagram. Hobiz, facts, Marquis. Like, there's no way you can possibly change your opinion of a fighter that fast. I don't care. I'm like mad at myself. I've been a member. I think this shit just renews. And I can't get my subscription to Just Do to renew like it does for Showbiz. And it drops me off. But I think I figured it out. I definitely figured it out. What's up, Tommy? Appreciate you, champ. All right, KB, send it to me on Instagram. Where would that show up at, though? Okay, message. Got it, my boy KB. All right, it says, I don't care what nobody say. Oh, yeah, that's what KB says. Future, yeah, back in the gym, let's go. And that, they're trying to stack this Tank card to make that gate number go through the roof. I don't think they're even looking, everybody's yelling and screaming about how come Lamont Roach and Tank is not in DC or Baltimore or DMV area. There's a fucking hockey game. The Washington Capitals play the same day as them. So, and Tank's last fight was supposed to be in Houston with Frank Martin, but Frank Martin is from down there or Dallas maybe. So they put that one in Vegas. That was like a big return. Everybody was anxiously waiting for him. This one in Houston, if this guy's on the card and his brother's on the card, bro, that would be so fire. You got both Charlos, David Benavidez, and Tank on the same card.
Oh,
and
bro,
these
that's
fucking guys are still going to be stealing. Boxing Hacker, what's up?
Here's my hope. Here's my hope for
Shut your
150.
goofy ass up. About to get timed the fuck out on your first goddamn chat in this joint. You're
my
retarded,
hope.
aren't you?
Here's my hope for
a little bit
154,
retarded.
bro. I want to see Mel get back in the ring. I want to see him get 2 tune-up fights, and then I want him and Bud. That's Bud's biggest fight right now, without getting a Canelo fight. Bud and Mel is going to be a brawl, dude. A flat-out war. They don't like each other.
I don't think Bud will fight him.
Will he?
Really
That's
don't.
the question. Will Bud fight him? And I think he has no choice, bro. If they give Mel a shot back at any of his titles, then he's got to go through Mel to get undisputed at 154. That's my hope. He gets a step up or a tune up, put him in there with one of the other champions, let him pick up a belt, and force Bud to fight him at 154 for undisputed.
Yeah, but like the perfect time for that was right after Arrow. I don't understand how Bud gets all this leeway. Look at this fucking kid, man. You are the easiest fucking dude to get to adhere to the fucking program I've ever seen. And I forgot my boy. Remo, what's poppin', champ? Happy birthday. Even I took half of this the first time. So I'm gonna drink the rest of it now.
Happy birthday to the 52-year-old.
Cheers to my boys on 39 in this motherfucker.
Miss Mona was good.
One whole year to go before he touches the 40 club. I'm welcoming what I can't never say that word. Welcoming Remo. He got an early pass to the 40 club. Cheers to you, homie. That fucking peanut butter whiskey without ice is something fierce, boy. God damn. Like dragon water or some shit. Showbiz judges his fighters per what they do. He hated on Devin and Shakur do. What? Do? Period? Voice texting? Shakur do. It's supposed to say two. But he does tries, plural tries, to be unbiased versus sticking to one fan. If that's what you believe, my friend, I guess there's no changing that. You believe in what you believe in. It just is what it is. But if you believe that, I got some oceanfront property in Buffalo, New York for sale right now, like half price. Big Supreme. Appreciate you. AMC FSG in this motherfucker. And I already know what time. Miss Mona.
Big Dre, I'm just trying to help him out with his age issue.
The Queen female fight fan is in the building. Flowers. Flowers, Queen. Flowers. We appreciate you.
Well, I'll let you know now. I'm going to show up next Friday. I'm going to let you know now. I'm showing up next Friday, but I'm actually disappearing from all the chats from Thursday to Tuesday because I'll be damned if I'm celebrating my birthday. And I don't care. Millennial Queen, love you, but sorry, I'm not celebrating my birthday. Told my kids, don't even call me. I'm not answering the phone. I'm not going to be home.
You got to be here on your birthday, man. We got to be able to wish you. This Friday, we're celebrating my player partner's birthday. I know it's reversed, so if I point to you this way, it looks like I'm pointing that way. And if I point that way, it looks like I'm pointing to you. And look at, see, that's why your face is right here. And I take my head's right where my head would be on that.
Yeah,
Most
I don't want to hear about
catch
60 years old.
They don't catch the little things, you know what I mean? They're just here. But little things like that is why I'm sitting exactly where I'm sitting. You know, D for the win. What's up, family? You going to Houston? Oh, shit, bro. I told my wife yesterday, listen, man. Listen. December 14th. I gotta have it. She said, I'm going out of town. I got a business trip. So if you can find, because I had to take my brother's kid in, we're probably going to adopt her. If I can find a babysitter for her, I said, say less. I'm there, homie. We're going to be in Houston, tearing that bitch up. I text Senior yesterday, yo, no matter what your plans are, bro, you plan for one more white boy. I'm going to be there.
What's up?
No matter what. Nah, dog. I wish I could have waves. I would definitely have it. These clowns complaining online. I just got invited to come to Houston for a big tank fight party. So nobody cares about the crying. Facts, Miss Mona. Cash, what up, homie? Appreciate you. What's the AMC FSG? Let me run this Cash App shit. I be forgetting this joint. I wonder why nobody don't want to show us no love and shit. It's because don't ever have this up there and this up there. Damn, dog, you playing that the whole time. Somebody gotta do something with that. I'm leaning that way. I want to see the undercard. Yo, like for me, I know what it is. I know it's gonna be a star-studded card, so I don't even care. And this will be my first tank fight. So
thanks, Hacker, but I know you're just trying to butter me up, bro. I'm still gonna rip you down.
Yeah, bro. I'm going to the tank fight. I don't give a fuck who's fighting on that undercard.
Well, hopefully I have the money and I can try and go because it's not far from me.
Oh yeah,
I can make it to Houston.
Bro, listen, and if you get a ticket for a tank fight on the pre-sale, it's not that bad. It's not unaffordable like people think. I'm sure this one will probably hit the pre-sale at like $1,000 for the bowl, but I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that at all. You can, oh shit, somebody Cash App. Man, somebody's a real motherfucker in this joint. And that's what
if I don't go, I will definitely be watching it. And I will be paying for it, unlike some assholes.
Shit, might as well be 200, homie. We appreciate you. Real shit. Thanks, man. Boom, boom, boom. Appreciate you, man. Real shit. This gonna be my third and last tank fight. Why last though, homie? You mad at the competition too? Tell us how you really feel, my man. This is the Angry White Man. Fucking come here and get to getting it. We're gonna drop the link for if anybody wants to come up here and build with us. We got 17 in the building. Hit the like button because now I know after looking at our analytics why these guys say what they say about this like button shit. Yeah, it's not that you guys don't like the stream, it's that you're forgetful. It's that you just come in, giving salutations or whatever the case may be, or come in here like Boxing Hacker talking about is a 118 champion, a cherry pick. Of course that's a cherry pick, motherfucker, trying to go against what I say. I'm talking about in or around the weight class, the champion, the guy who's picking the fighters, which y'all don't fucking know that the A-side doesn't have a magic wand and he can't fight anybody he wants to. It doesn't fucking go like that. Hit the like button, man. See, get me all out of sorts. As soon as I start thinking about Buddy, like, damn. Hit the like button. Stop being forgetful. Put the fucking X out the chat. Hit the like. It definitely ain't cheap. I know, bro, but.
So who do we want to see Maul fight when he comes back, bro?
I want him to fight Stevenson. Or, what the fuck's the guy's name? Is it Stevenson? I forget their names, man. What the fuck is the guy's name?
I don't even know hardly any of the guys at 160.
Adamas. I want him to come back and get his belt, bro. But I don't know if he can make 60 anymore. He's a big fucking kid, bro. They always been. Both the Charlos are humongous for their weight
but think about it this way. They're twins.
Yeah.
And if Mel can make 154, I'm sure Maul can still make 160.
Miss Mona. Thank you, Queen. Appreciate you. You already know what time it is. Damn. That's what's up. We got a nice big old Cash App from Miss Mona. Appreciate you. I can't say it enough. I really can't. And this shit warms my heart. It warms my heart that 3 people are in here listening to me and you ran off. Like real shit. The community at the JBT is second to none. I'd rather have 10 real life supporters that rock with you no matter what you do than 300 goofies in a chat hating all the time. Like, for real, for real. This shit means the world to me, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, them joints ain't cheap. But if you get the ticket on the pre-sale and you go group, and yeah, the hotels and shit all start to go skyrocketing. I can't imagine Houston ain't trying to capitalize on that. So this one might be a little bit more expensive than most because Vegas has got accommodations regardless. I'm sure they go up whenever a big act is in town, and you know, rightfully so. But like the Boots fight, when we all did the meet and greet there, dude, that shit cost me like $1,000, bro. Everything included. Even shit, the Uber was the most expensive thing from the I had to stop at the liquor store and shit. That was the most expensive thing out of all of it. But no, the ticket was it was like $1,000. I can't imagine Tank's fight being 3,000. Like, it probably costs like 3G's, something like that. But I asked for my birthday, my Christmas, put it all in one. I mean, I'm sure I could just be an asshole and say I'm going.
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
It, you know, if you live closer to there and you ain't got to fly all the way across the United States like I do, you know what I mean?
Well, you know me, I ain't flying nowhere.
I know you're not.
You ain't getting me on the goddamn plane.
Appreciate you, champ. Go watch Soccer Hacker.
Right, you'd have to shoot me full of tranquilizer, strap me in the seat, and make sure I'm not awake to get me on a plane. And then God forbid when I wake up.
Listen, old school, I promise, dude, I was just like you before I got on a plane. I was so mad because we went to the Caribbean. I think it was it was all the way down in Mexico somewhere far. I think it was Cozumel or something like that. Or no, it wasn't Cozumel. It was, I don't know. It was in Mexico, right? We flew there, and it was a 3 hours and 45-minute flight. But when you're flying, you gain time because of the time zone thing. So we landed. It was only like an hour later, an hour later than when we left. And I know that's where the jet lag shit comes in. You know what I'm saying? We gained time. I was nervous the whole time, but bro, if you take a sedative or something to let you sleep, take like an over-the-counter sleep med or get it behind the counter, get some Xanax or a Valium or a Kalana, something like, you know what I mean? Knock you out. Yo, you'll love it, dude.
I told you my experience at 11 years old. You ain't getting me on no plane.
Yeah, I hear you, bro. And that shit. All right, let me read this fucking comment real quick because Miss Mona over here going off on buddy. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, she ain't even going off yet, but she can. I'm not excited for the Tank fight. More excited for the Bivol fight. That's cap. Then Miss Mona tells you, go watch soccer then, goofy. Fuck out of here. Nobody cares, Hacker. We don't. Jamal looks like he's getting in shape. Yes, he does, Aunt. Listen, boxing is a better place with the Charlo brothers involved. I want to see what Mel's doing. Mel is I know what Mel is. Mel used to be your favorite fighter. If not, he still is.
Dude, I had him at number one pound for pound at one point.
Me too. But they never give the proper credit to the proper guys. They never do.
Mel was a warrior, bro. Yeah, he didn't do so well against Canelo. He shouldn't have even been in there with Canelo. Just like Bud should never be in there with Canelo. They too damn small to fight that guy. But besides that fight, bro, you go back and look at Mel's career and look at the guys he fought, and dude, how can you not say this dude is a top pound for pound fighter?
If they don't, they're just, fans are racist, bro, in boxing. And I don't even think it comes from like natural racism. Like, I think it's more of nationalism, like, because that's what boxing is. It's about your country more than it is anything. we lose that in the midst of all this BS that goes on with it. I'm gonna drop the link. Anybody want to come up here and cook with us? You're more than welcome, man. We're trying to get this stream to at least close to Kaz, so we don't have no dead airtime on our network.
Look, you know when I had a bad feeling for Mel is when Mel got respectful with Canelo. That's when I
Come on
knew
up
we
here and
had a
tell me
problem.
how, Supreme.
Because Mel is not that kind of person. Mel runs his head. He don't care what he says. And when he actually got all, how do you say it, respectful with Canelo, I had a feeling that fight wasn't going to be good.
Do you think Mel was a cherry pick?
Yeah, Mel was a cherry. Everybody freaking Canelo fights lately is a cherry pick.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. Berlanga was a cherry pick because he was never a champion. Munguia was a champion, can't be a cherry pick. You can't tell, like, Jamel Charlo was undisputed at his weight class. Yeah, he went up 2 divisions to go get him. But, you know, a lot of that has to do with the promotional companies. But Canelo can pick anybody.
All right, what do you think Berlanga versus Munguia? Who would you pick?
Munguia. Just off the top of my head, yeah.
I think Berlanga gets him.
Oh, and you can, like, I'm not opposed to that. I'm just saying, like, what my initial reaction is. You know, I watch film, so
I thought for sure Munguia had a stronger chin than he had, but the fact that Canelo put him down on the canvas that one time lets me know. And I think Berlanga punches harder than Canelo. I really do. I do. I think Berlanga can. I think Berlanga can put Munguia on the canvas, bro. His skills are not that good. He gets hit way too much.
Yeah, Munguia does.
If Berlanga cracks him a few times, dude, it's over.
Man, like, I think a lot of Edgar's punching. I think he does punch hard. Let me just say that. I think Edgar can crack. He can cut the power off. He's got a little bit of God's gift. I think Munguia's got some punch to him too. I think Munguia rolls and slips a lot of shots. He rubbernecks better than just about anybody in the game. Like, if you go back and watch tape on any one of Munguia's fights, bro, a lot of the shots he'll get hit with, and he rolls with punches so fucking well. It's crazy. He rubbernecks. He's taking a lot of steam off them shots. A lot, bro. But he's susceptible to certain punches. He at least tries to play defense more than Berlanga does. But I don't know, man. Like, the participation trophy run Berlanga is on right now. When the fuck you gonna stop taking kudos for getting your shit knocked off and actually get back in the gym and plan another fight? This dude's still in Puerto Rico somewhere with a fucking moped following him around, acting like he's got a parade. Got 6 bikers with him, acting like they're shutting down Puerto Rico, trolling Tank and shit. Like, damn, that's how you know Tank is the man. When you got 175-pound fucking Edgar Berlanga on his participation trophy run, talking mad shit. Like, stop the fucking clout chase. What up, Hunter? How you doing today, champ?
What's going on, man? Let me pause this other thing so y'all can hear me.
What's up, Hunter?
Going on? Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
I don't know why my camera's not working.
It's all good, man. My fucking internet sucks. If the chat, if you guys see me breaking up or fucking up, tell me, please, so I can cut my camera off, because I know that's why my camera gives me problems and shit later on in the stream. My Wi-Fi, I have a very secure Wi-Fi here. I don't even care to tell you why, but it cuts off like every hour and resets the Wi-Fi. It's weird, but yeah, tell me if my shit's fucking up so I can cut my camera off and keep the show rolling. What's up with you though, Hunter?
Not much, man. Just listening to y'all chop it up. I'm trying to make it out to one of these fights, but I stay working overseas, man. This is crazy. But I mean, I'm making money, so I ain't complaining. You know what I mean?
Right, bro. Right. As men, we gotta weigh out the pros and the cons, man. Whenever there's money on the table for me, it's hard for me to turn it down. I work for a union. I get paid. I'm a deadline guy, so I get called when shit's not when we got to make a certain day, I come in and I whip Cruz into shape.
Oh, I'm retired. I have my shit. I have my shit.
Yeah, just sit blocked out. Yeah, bro. I mean, this computer and this shit's all brand new to me. I'm just now getting used to being on camera. I don't even think people have even gotten the real me, like all the way. I'm starting to get warmed up to it and getting used to the fact of being live, because I hold back 100 so much, bro. Like if I could just be a dot and I'd be on tangents all over the fucking place, but you got to see who I am, and it's much easier to talk when. You know,
yeah, man. I, to be honest, I don't like watching shows where the person's not on there talking. You know what I'm saying? It feels weird, like you're just staring at a screen and listening to somebody's voice. You might as well listen to an audiobook or something.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, so nah. But yeah, man. I mean, I think, there's really nobody, like you said, somebody else for Tank to fight. People are tripping off of the fact of Lamont Roach. Like, honestly, I wouldn't even have known who he was until they brought him up. But besides that fact, like you said, the other dudes has already ducked him. Shakur, Loma, you know what I'm saying? Anybody who would be a good fight don't want no smoke. So, hey, he got to do what he got to do, man. Got to keep money in his pocket. He got to stay in shape, and he got to stay in the ring. So, at that point, I'm still going to watch the fight. Shit, you know what I mean? Still going to watch the fight, for sure.
Yeah, whether they steal it, well, however they do it. I'm not saying you would steal it. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? The Fire Stick Boys, all that shit. They all want to complain about this shit and act like this isn't a good fight, but they'll all be tuned in some way, somehow.
Facts, yeah.
And
the thing is, it's crazy that so many motherfuckers want to see Tank lose, man. Like, if you look at his story, where he came from and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? If you have that type of background, you already know, regardless of, what he got going on now, all the shit he had to go through to get where he's at. You know what I mean? So that's wild that people just hate on this young man. He out there trying to do stuff for his community. I watched the Rise podcast and stuff, and his coaches and those guys, they do a lot for their community. People. Yeah, it's crazy that people hate on him.
I mean, imagine this little dude was sleeping in front of Jim in the moment.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Yeah. So everything he got, he earned, and I ain't hating on it at all.
Triple OG Kaz, the box story, and
Kaz, my guy.
Friday the 12th.
Kaz, you're doing that Louisiana boxing, bro. I hope you there's a lot of facts I hope you get to.
Yeah, Louisiana's got a rich history in boxing, man. That's for sure. Well, congratulations, Triple OG. We appreciate you here on our network. Kaz is the treasurer for the JBT network. It runs a fantastic show that boxing fans sleep on. You guys should all be over there getting yourself a little bit of education. I even get education from it. He's reminding me of all the things I've ever learned in this shit, and things that you would never learn in boxing that you should probably know. Go check out Kaz at 2:00. I employ boxing fans to do that. How did Shakur duck? Who said Shakur ducked? I never said nobody ducked.
No, I did. They probably talking about what I said. Well, he basically he came on there with no chain. I mean, with chains on, no shirt. Talking about you ducking me and this and that. You know what I'm saying? So you ducking me and this and that. And then when Tank got free, they ain't want nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, Floyd all no shirt on this shit. Fuck out of here.
And, you know what I'm saying? This whole energy change when Tank is free. All the energy change when Tank get free.
Exactly, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it is what it is.
The link's in the chat, my boy. I shared it. He said he disagreed with me earlier. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, and that's boxing hacker right there asking how you
boxing hacker.
That dude wild.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Wild boy.
He'll come up here and fucking talk for years. Nobody.
They run you in circles about nothing.
Yeah, it's just a giant circle conversation. Well, I'm gonna lose my shit. Everyone says
one of them dudes, one of them dudes need to get up there and beat T.O. brains, and I ain't gonna lie to you. I used to like T.O. too. I like him as a fighter, but man, that shit. I grew up. I'm from Cali, so I grew up around multicultural. All friends of all nationalities and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So amongst me and my friends, you can talk to me, however, but be careful what you say around people that you don't know, because that's gonna be a whole different situation. And T.O. know what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, if he's trying to stir up a fight or whatever he think he's trying to do, that shit can backfire on him, because you know, somebody that's not in the boxing, somebody not in the boxing scene, somebody that don't care about this YouTube stuff, catch you sliding around and done seen that, you know, done seen you say that on TV, catch you out there on the weekends partying or whatever you be doing, man, that shit could get ugly.
As soon as you say something like that, I came up in a multicultural. I was, yeah, I mean, I don't even need to say it, but where I grew up, you fucking say something like that, it's no longer, we're not this boxing shit like Terrence Crawford said to him.
Yeah.
Like, somebody gonna come, I'm gonna beat you and your dad's ass. Like, no boxing. It's right here, right? We're gonna get active. You ain't gonna say that shit. Me, when he said that, it was so fucking crazy that the reporter even
didn't say anything. The reporter, yeah,
like,
was the reporter black?
He slaps up his homeboy, like, and then he goes back and touches on it again. Like, what the fuck is going on here? I get it. This is boxing, and they're supposed to. Like, I heard a lot of trainers, and well, not a lot of. I heard a couple guys say, "Well, this is boxing, and he's supposed to, you know, say shit, outlandish shit like that." I said, man, you're supposed to say things like that, but that's a little bit too far.
Yeah, that's trying to like divide, and as you can see, if you go across the YouTube, you know, they're starting to put some division, and you know, and
there's never any room for racism in boxing, bro. I'm sorry.
Well, it's always there. It's always, you know, like let's not.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna root for who you want to root for, and probably it's gonna be somebody of your color. But like I said, I like T.O. I mean, I think he's a good fighter, but I'm not gonna sit here and be like, and just, you know, just let it jump across what the fuck he just said. Like, you know what I mean?
Most of the guys I root for are not my skin color, though. Shit, there ain't no more white people in boxing anymore. There's Mexicans and Vito Melnicki.
Yeah, I mean, but you know what I'm saying?
Who's
really the color has nothing to do with it. They're a good fighter. I'm a root for them. Yeah, but the majority of good fighters are either Hispanic or African American, if you want to break it down to where it's at. You know what I mean? So I get the fact that he wants to fight, but or he claiming he wants to fight. But this is my thing. So if he thinks he can handle Bud, right? He wants the legacy. He thinks he can handle Bud. Bud's at 154. If you want Bud to come down to 147, why don't you just fight Boots to prove that you can handle Bud?
Exactly. Like, I seen this. There was sparring between Boots and T.O. T.O. held his own in the sparring too, but Boots was probably like 20 pounds lighter than he is now.
Oh, they sparred before.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They know each other very well. They've been in trials, like tournaments and shit. They're damn near the same exact age.
Okay. So why he ain't calling out Boots then? That's my question. If Boots calling out Crawford, you calling out Crawford, why don't y'all hash it out?
No doubt. You know what I'm saying? Same reason he won't say nothing about, because he knows.
Exactly.
He fucking knows.
But even his dad be saying some weird shit, man. I'd be like, come on, T.O. Senior, stay drunk, bro. Stay drunk. Or whatever he's on. That dude, man. At first when I started, like, no lie, when I was I started after Mayweather. I hadn't watched boxing for a while, but I was in Syria, and you know we don't have American channels. All they play is the Armed Forces Network, so they'll play, you know, some of the boxing and shit like that, USC for free. So I started watching again when I saw Tank knocking motherfuckers out. So that's really when I started watching after like the Leo Santa Cruz. That's when I really got back into boxing, and you know it's crazy because hey, it's all these
was nuts.
Yeah, and that's when I got back into it, started watching podcasts and figuring out who's who. But really, Tank is the person that brought me back into boxing. You know what I mean? But hey, man, I can't believe
ignited my interest again too. Like, for real. Like, I'm like, I want to root for a guy. You know what I'm saying? I wanna get behind the guy and root for him, win, lose, or draw. I was a big Tyson fan. Tyson Holyfield won the first fight, got me into boxing, and then I left boxing for a little while, and then I started seeing like Tank in the amateurs, Tank as what was the first? I forget the fucking guy's name when he hit the guy with the quick gazelle leap and punch, hit him on the ear, and he did the little with the weird hair. That's what really got my interest back into boxing. And then I started paying attention. COVID was big for me too. Once COVID hit.
Yeah. Also,
what you say, old school? Go ahead.
No, I got my freaking cat aggravating the crap out of me. I'm telling you, stop it.
Yo, also I wanted to I know you guys couldn't hear me last time I was talking about. I want to kind of talk about this weight stuff, like the going up and down, the rehydration stuff. So I'm not sure if people are aware of this, but so 31, it takes 3,500 calories to gain 1 pound, or lose 1 pound, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why when you get a nutritionist or whatever, if you're trying to do something fast, they'll put you on like a real crazy diet to where you subtracting like 700-800 calories a day. But normally it should be like minus 500 calories a day. That way in a week you'll lose 1 pound. That's the safe way to do it, right? Without stressing yourself out, without stressing your body. So these dudes are gaining 25 pounds. Do you know how many calories they have to put in their body? That's like to gain 25 pounds overnight at 3,500. Like you could eat a burger and get, a burger meal or whatever, 1 meal,
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. So people don't know that, you know what I'm saying? So either with the hydration, you got to be like, exactly. You can't even eat that many calories really in one. Like a whole pizza is not even that much. You know what I mean? It's crazy though that they can do that. So that's the IV and all that. But your body can only take so much water before you start urinating it out too. So there's something going on where somebody can hydrate up that much. Like I said, it normally takes me like at least I would say like 4 days, 5 days, almost a week to get back to my regular size. After I trim down for competition.
Crazy, bro.
So,
you're trying to get the cuts. You're trying to get all your lines. And that's why boxers look ripped on that scale.
And that's what I'm saying. When I drop down like 30 pounds, 25 pounds for competition, when I step on stage, I'm already trying to refill. I'm eating donuts, cookies, everything, trying to make my veins pop out. And then the days after, I'm still eating steak and all that. It still takes like 4 or 5 days to get back to my normal body size. You know what I'm saying? So them doing that shit overnight is crazy.
It is. I know they drink like a salt brine. It's like a mixture. Each boxer probably's got his own mixture. I know Nonito Donaire has I heard Rachel say this on somebody's podcast, his salt brine mix. And Devin's got a nutritionist and all that. I don't doubt that the nutritionist helped, and he could probably stay and make weight at 140. And I don't think he can make 140, but listen, you 25 fucking pounds in a night.
Yeah, that's my
crazy.
Point. So if anybody's cheating, like if anybody cheated, you know what I'm saying?
Right, bro. It's like literally, it's like almost impossible.
Yo,
like
let me tell Cass something.
25 fucking pounds. Go ahead. My bad.
Cass, check out Joe Ancona Productions for Louisiana boxing. He was an ex-Carlos Marcellus enforcer who took over boxing in Louisiana and was running the events. Check it out.
I can't. I didn't take the Zima and stuff like that. I take that for recovery.
The ZMA.
Yeah, for recovery.
That shit is good. It works,
it doesn't really. I mean, I like I said, I take like creatine. The only thing you can really take legally is creatine. I take BCAAs, fish oils, and stuff like that. I found out like the Austrian stuff to lean out, you can't take that as a natural. So I use like dandelion, you know what I mean, to help lean out something that's not on that WADA list. So, or not on the anti-doping list. So
and you're much bigger than 140, right?
I'm like 230 right now. So and I compete at like 203. You know what I mean? So
you're saying 25 pounds is fucking absurd.
Exactly.
Because it is.
And then when I did drop down, I looked like Devin, like eyes sunken in and stuff like that. So
it comes from
and
your
it took a couple of days to get back to what I mean. So they doing
all your
something.
Cheeks. It wears all over your face and everywhere you can see it, you can tell 25 fucking pounds is absurd. Like how are we not looking at that? Like, wait a minute. How is that not a competitive edge to be
it is.
Shoot that shit off, gain it back in one day.
Even Mauricio Suleiman called Bill Haney and them out for it.
Yeah, at 130. At 135 he was at. They were like 24 pounds. That's when I was like, oh man, I know this shit is not right. I know they ain't following all the fucking protocol rules. And it's why it burns me
that's
up.
pretty much all boxers though, you know what I'm saying? But not all of them are jumping up 25
saying,
pounds. You know what I'm saying?
Not
like
25, like 10, 15.
Yeah.
They all have some they all have a cut. And I'm not opposed to cutting. I know what the game is. Yeah. That's why the IBF has the 10 pounds, because they also know what the game is. At a certain point, you're doing it for a competitive edge.
Yeah, and then honestly, none of these dudes are really big until you get to like maybe
they're big.
Yeah,
because
I went to the
ring with.
Yeah, I went to the live. I went to the live workout or the open workout in LA when I saw Bud and those dudes. I mean,
little guy.
They're not.
I'm 6'1",
they're
so
dude. I'm not even 6
like,
foot. I'm 5'10", but I'm talking about like weight wise, 5'11".
Yeah.
These dudes aren't big at all. You know what I mean? But
not.
still, for them to be able to drop down to 130, 135, 140, and they're complaining about Tank moving up when all these dudes are like my height. You know what I mean?
Same size, right?
Like 180, really. You know what I mean? So,
fucking
crazy.
You can't tell me Devin Haney's not.
No, you can see in his face he's a big dude. You know
big,
what I mean?
his fucking head is humongous, dude.
Yeah,
it's just like Manny Pacquiao to me. People want to fucking call Ryan the cheater and shit, and that's really why a lot of real ones don't get behind that shit. And everybody's a hater to Devin because we know he's trying to get a competitive edge. We know what he's doing, getting all that weight off of him in one day.
Yeah,
it's okay. 10 pounds is cool. 20, 15, even 15 is the cutoff for me. If you're over 15 pounds over your contracted fighting weight, it's on purpose. It's for a competitive edge. Don't blame the little guy when he caps your ass. And I'm not even like, for me, I want them to be able to replenish and rehydrate as much as they possibly can. Because I know that fluid around your head, I know what that does for you. I know how you got to have that back.
The thing is, that tells me that, hey, you probably should fight in your weight class. Like, you know what I mean? Because when I was there, I took pictures with like David Morrell. So I was up close to him. You know what I mean? We're about the same size. He's taller than me, but the same build. You know what I mean? And he's fighting at 168 or 175 now. I could make 175 if my life depended on it.
Well, I could, but a big dude like you, big shit, bro. It's like astonishing to me. I look at a lot of these guys like, God damn, dude, you're like 2 inches shorter than me. How you fighting at 140 pounds? I was gonna have my son box, and he would have been entering the Olympics. He would have been in the Olympics this year. I'm sure he would have made it there. I just know what kind of beast I'm dealing with my son. And he's 6 foot, right on 6 foot, maybe 5'11" 3/4 of an inch. He's still growing. But man, I said, Kay, my son's name is Caden. Caden, you think you can make 140 pounds for competition? He said, if I cut my right leg off.
And look at Hacker freaking comment.
I don't really even care what this kid's talking about, bro.
Hacker. So in other words,
Andre,
if somebody's supposed to fight at 135 and they rehydrate to 200 pounds, that's okay, right?
Yeah, because it's his hero. It's his fucking hero, dude.
Unbelievable.
I can't even see the chat.
Yeah, no, it's on the right hand side normally to the stream.
Yeah, but it doesn't say anything. It says private chat. Oh, comments. Oh, okay. There we go.
Yeah, you gotta tap it.
Yeah.
Man, I can't believe, I make videos and shorts and shit. I can edit some shit, and I always knew how to. I did like a summer youth job for WB back because when I was growing up, my family was poor as shit, so they gave the poor kids the better summer youth jobs, and I got to join that WB. So I always knew how to make videos and shit. Now with all the new technology and shit, I'm getting pretty good at it. But all this technology for me, man, it hurts my head. Like I get very frustrated with it. I want to break my devices and shit over it. I hate technology. It's crazy to me, man. It's just getting too far. I think we should stop as humans. Like I think I'm an old soul. I should have grew up in the 70s type shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. What's Boxing Hacker talking about? Is there a competitive? Like, listen, bro, this dude loves Devin Haney so fucking much. He would probably eat the whole thing in public in front of everybody. All right, let's see what he's talking. If there is a competitive edge when being too big, Errol Spence was a fucking weight bully.
He's naturally bigger than Bud.
Yeah, way bigger, and that's why fucking Terrence Crawford knocked his ass out easy. That's why them fucking shots that would never hurt Errol Spence hurt him this time because he was in his 30s, early 30s, mid 30s. it was detrimental to him that last weight cut. You go to the well one too many times and a jab is hurting you. You're getting discombobulated by a little fucking jab. It's because it becomes detrimental.
Mm-hmm.
Would the lower weight be a competitive edge? Wait a minute. Why did Errol Spence want to fight Bud?
If Hacker brings up Duran one more time, he's getting blocked.
What do you say? Duran didn't do any. What are you talking about? The reason Duran had to cut so much weight is because he lived like a fucking porn star partier on his off season.
Yeah, I just watched that movie.
It's not the
That
same
shit was
thing.
pretty good.
Fucking kid, like trying to make comparisons to legends back in the day doesn't.
But where's Boxing Hacker from? Where's he from?
I don't fucking God only knows.
Mars. That's where he's from. Mars.
Yeah, he is fucking that. He's from Devin Haneyville. That's where he's from.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna hate on Devin. He got skills. I'm from Cali. He got skills.
Listen, I was born in Cali, Vallejo.
Yeah, but I don't like the way that Bill Haney moved. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the shit he be talking. But I mean, it's entertaining too at the same time. But some of the shit they be doing, I just be like, all right, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit, the suing shit, man. You come on now. You got
$2 billion they're suing for. $1 billion.
What?
Like, no, listen. $2 billion fucking dollars. I thought Jay was reading that shit wrong.
Look, this is an easy fix to this. Like I said, I don't know. Like you guys said, you couldn't hear me last time. So when I go to competition, right, we got the same exact anti-doping stuff. When I go to competition, before I can even step on stage, do anything, I gotta go and I pay for it. I gotta go pay for the polygraph. There's a cop there with polygraph machine set up. You take a polygraph and they ask you, hey, have you knowingly taken any substance within this, anti-doping stuff, right?
Yeah.
And you have to take that before you can even get a number, a button, a pen to even compete. And it's the same day. So you get your responses the same day. If you fail, you can't compete. That simple.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Then once you go on stage, you pass, say you win.
If you fail the polygraph, you can't?
If you fail the polygraph, you're not going to compete, right? Because you take the polygraph like a couple hours before you even step on stage. Before you can get a button or register, you got to take a polygraph that day.
Hey, bro.
So,
if Bill took a polygraph, the fucking building would say.
I'm just saying that could alleviate, and it wasn't that much. I think I paid like $80. They want you to pay the $80, take the polygraph. Boom. Once you pass that, saying, hey, you didn't take anything intentionally, now you can compete. You know what I mean? So you go pay for your pen. But even then, when you win, because there's cash prize, right when you get off stage, you had to take a fucking urinalysis. They wouldn't even let me drink my own water. The dude walked me off stage and was like, here, and go in the bathroom. And I was like, all right, I got a water. They gave me a water and was like, all right, we're going to be out here. And once you pass that, that's when you get paid.
Miss Mona, you're in Vallejo. That's what I'm talking about. I was born there. I was born on the Vallejo fishing pier. My dad caught the largest straight bass when I was literally when my mom was in birth with me. I still got the newspaper article upstairs. My dad caught a 44-pound, and it was like a 70-something inch straight bass right off the fishing pier when I was being born. So Vallejo's always in my heart. I've never been back yet, but I will go sometime. I was going to go out there for the Devin Haney fight in the Bay, but then I thought about it. I was like, yeah, I'm straight on that. Keep my pennies where they're at. Keep them busy.
Yeah, it's expensive up there. I went to San Francisco one time. I was like, man, I thought San Diego was expensive. This shit.
Well, yeah, it's all the Google and shit. All the tech people are there, so they got to get it how they live. I guess I understand that. Sturgeon, yep, that's what my dad fished for. Mainly was sturgeon. My dad used to sell them to the Chinese people. That's what they told me. Said they'd strap the sturgeon on the back of their station wagon and drive throughout Chinatown and sell the caviar and shit to the Chinese dudes. Yeah, that's awesome, Miss Mona. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
hey, Boxing Hacker says he's from the first he says DMV. DMV's a big fucking area. Like, all right. And then he says from DC.
And you out there
You're
hating
a
on
DC
Tank, man?
Dude, bro.
And you hating on Tank? Golly.
Bill does his job well, man. That's how you know Bill is fucking good at this shit.
That's crazy.
This fucking dude's from DC hating all his fucking life. It's crazy, bro. Damn. I took 2 little drinks for Remo's birthday. Now I'm about to have a crown.
Yeah, you started me because I saw that cup. I'm in Texas. I was like, fuck, it's only it's 10 o'clock.
Bro.
Fuck it. I ain't got nothing else to do.
4 o'clock somewhere.
Well, now I'm about to catch up. I got a flight to Egypt tomorrow.
What?
Yeah,
That's
bro.
what I'm talking about, bro.
Hey,
I've
been out there.
That's
Yeah, I'm gonna be out there for a minute, so that's why I can't go to no. But I always watch I'll wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and watch the fights. I don't give a shit.
No doubt. You're shit. I remember the first time I ever seen you in Rise chat. You were saying you were somewhere.
I was in
that shit,
Africa.
though.
I was in Africa. I was in Kenya. Hey, bro, they keep offering me more money. I'm gonna keep going. I don't give a shit.
Hell yeah, bro.
Hey, I'm on buy my 3rd house already, and I've been doing this shit for 3 years. So I'm like,
That's what's up, bro.
I need all the mines. As long as it's here to get, I'm gonna go get it.
Yep. You own rentals? I own like 4 or 5 rentals.
I just bought another one in Huntsville that I'm fixing up right now.
That's what's up, man. That's where the money's at. People are always going to need houses. Every house I own, I bought my first couple houses on the same street, 77 grand, $77,000 turned into 350 each one.
Yeah, I can't do that because I'm from San Diego, so I got a house in San Diego. I can't keep buying low, you know. But it did go up though. It did go up a lot in like a couple of years, like 400K. Yeah.
Well, I'm 41 now. I'll be 42 in January. I bought these joints. I was 25 years old. I couldn't even barely. My wife was having a kid.
Oh shit! Hey, well, you was smart. You was moving. You was moving right.
Yeah. Well, my wife's
I'm 44. I'll be 45 this year, so I'm behind the power curve, but I'm getting there.
Shit, bro. Got to, man. Gotta acquire things that keep its value or appreciate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And with rental properties, it's always going to go up because of the cost of living and you know. But everybody that rents from me, I haven't raised their rent since COVID. And if you know anything about real estate, I should have probably raised it. It probably should be double what it is, but I got great tenants. I got people that actually take care of the shit.
Yeah.
And where I live in Buffalo, New York, it's people don't care about your shit. I've had to have people removed by the fucking marshals where they show up with 2 garbage bags and say, you got 10 minutes, go. And they fucking time you. You only got 10 minutes to grab whatever the fuck's in the house. Because
must be nice.
It's brutal.
I had a dude stay at my house during COVID and didn't want to leave.
To get to that point with in the state of New York, all the rights go to the renters, not the people that own the property. So to get to that point where marshals show up, you got to be at least nine to a full year behind in rent.
Oh, okay.
So I'm hemorrhaging money, and like for me, all of these things, the money all has a destination.
Yeah.
I need my rent money as sure as the sun comes up that day, because it's already gone. It's already going to wherever the hell it's going to. My wife is pretty financial. She's smart, but to get to that point where they get to the stop watching the marshals, you're already down a whole year's rent, and that's a lot of money, man. Nowadays, rent's like $1,500 for a fucking 3-bedroom apartment.
Right.
When
you don't live in Cali. That shit, I was paying like 27 for a 2-bedroom apartment.
Bro,
I was like,
I own fucking houses in the wrong part of the country because when I heard how much rent is elsewhere, I'm like, what the fuck?
$1,500 here for a 3-bedroom is a slumlord house.
Yeah. Yep. They barely take care of it and shit. Everybody's slumlords, but I take care of mine, man. That's what I do. I'm a painter by trade, like walls and spraying paint, like all that good shit.
Oh, okay.
I've done construction my whole life. I can fix anything. I could build a house I can pour the basement right into the roof, everything in between. I know everything about houses. So
that's what's up. That's a good skill. That's a good skill to have.
It is. I just, when I'm getting a little bit older, I don't ever feel like doing shit. People call you for everything, dude. There's a drip and the faucet's dripping. I don't care. I pay the fucking water bill.
I'm gonna tell you. Listen, I rather pay somebody, because if I try some shit myself, and I went to school for electrical engineering, but if I try some shit myself and fuck it up, then I'm paying twice. But if you fuck it up and you're supposed to be the expert, you're gonna pay for that shit. So I'd rather just pay and let somebody else have that burden or responsibility.
It's more than that. Miss Shara, where do you live? You live in the DMV too, right, sweetie? I think she told me earlier where she lived, but I don't remember.
Oh, I can finally see her
Baltimore.
picture. Yeah, that's why Boxing Hacker is like one of Tank's biggest hater right there.
How accurate is a polygraph? A polygraph is dead on. you know, some
Well,
places.
one time, the first time I did it, I guess I was nervous or whatever. So they
Mhm.
was like, they was saying it wasn't reading, but they still let me go because I mean, you get either way, you get a drug test afterwards. You know what I mean? The polygraph is just so you can even stand on stage and compete. So
Yeah,
that's
they
what I'm
want
saying.
to catch you in beforehand. So
Yeah,
the
yeah.
proper
If
guy
you can't pass
wins.
the polygraph, you're not even gonna compete. You know what I mean? So all they have to do is, hey, we'll pay for the polygraph.
That
Okay.
rent in Atlanta is crazy.
Yeah, I
I
was
was
looking
gonna
at a
buy
house. I was
property in
looking at some
Atlanta.
houses in Atlanta too. That's probably either North Carolina or Atlanta could be the next house I buy. I want to buy like a quadplex or a duplex.
Yeah, see, for me and my wife, like I don't shit. I could do whatever I want in life, but I got like 5 more years of solid work before I'm okay with pulling the plug. And we're gonna snowbird it. We're gonna go 6 months here and then 6 months there. I'm like so close to having her being okay with Vegas, but she don't.
But the
She wants
prices in
some
Vegas went
extra
up too.
water. Yeah, I
Because
know.
I was looking in Vegas and them jokers and shot up because most people from California moving to either Arizona, Vegas, or Texas.
That's it. It's either she wants Florida, which I'm not. I don't fuck with Florida.
Hey, did you not just watch the news, the weather? You don't want to know the Florida.
Yeah, I don't fuck with Florida, bro.
Hey, I was there. I was there a couple times. My
I
dad's
like visiting.
I like it, but once that weather comes in, that's it, man. You rolling the dice every time.
Well, like William Old School, hurricanes and shit like that, bro. I'm from Buffalo, New York. I'm born in Vallejo, but I lived in Buffalo, New York ever since I can even remember any better. And I'll take 8 feet of snow. It ain't shit. You just sit in the house, turn on the fireplace, go shovel your driveway out after it stops snowing. I mean, it's a chore, but I'll take the snow. I know my house is gonna be there when it's all said and done. It's gonna be covered in snow. I'm straight.
Yeah, with a lot of people.
Fucking hurricanes and tornadoes and shit, they'll uplift your house and put it fucking wherever Lord knows best.
Another thing
I'm
people don't
straight on
realize too about hurricanes, dude, they only hit in the summertime. So when they
Yeah.
knock your power out for a week to 2 weeks at a time, you are sitting in unbelievable freaking heat.
Hey, that's why I don't move to nowhere in the country or nothing like that. I live by the beach.
What's popping? Tim Layton, what's up, champ? Appreciate
So who do
you
you guys think Caleb Plant should fight next?
Shit, dude, Berlanga, that's what I want. And Caleb's one of my favorite fighters, but he's another snack guy that shaves enormous amounts of weight.
But I think that Berlanga and Munguia should fight, and then the winner of those two should fight Caleb, or let Boo Boo hop in there, fight one of them.
Yeah.
And then, or fight Caleb, Boo Boo and Caleb, and then the winner of Berlanga and Munguia fight the winner of Boo Boo and Caleb.
See, I have no problems with what you said, but I would rather Munguia fight Boo Boo and Berlanga fight Caleb, or Munguia and Caleb. So there's the style.
Kind of mix it up. Yeah.
So a boxer is fighting a puncher. You know what I'm saying? The styles thing. That would be a great 168 6-minute or 4-minute quick little tournament.
Shit, man. Yeah,
but
I still want to get that.
I still want to Caleb and Maul.
Benavidez fight whatever. If you can get them fights on a card, that should be.
Yo, Planet, appreciate you, champ. Thanks for stopping through. Yeah, Caleb cuts a lot of weight, man. I know everybody thinks 168 is this big weight. Caleb's 200 pounds in that ring. At least it looks like it to me. I could be wrong though. Maybe
he doesn't look that. He doesn't look that big to me in the ring.
But dude, that the upper body mass is where the weight.
Fucking Munguia and them look big. Like
Caleb's big. Caleb's tall, dog.
Yeah.
Caleb's a big.
But Caleb's
dude.
like 6'1", 6'2".
Yeah, he's 6 foot 5'11". He says. I think. I don't know his exact height, but just judging off of like David Benavidez is 6'2".
I'm gonna tell you how TV mess you up. I always see fucking Eddie Hearn on TV, and I'm like, oh, I've seen that dude in real life. And he's tall as a motherfucker.
It does fuck with you. Like you think
damn.
a guy's a regular sized guy. Like even like the boxers in the ring, they both look humongous until you get up on them in real life. They're fucking down here.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck, dude? You look so massive in that ring. Look like you're about to fuck somebody up. And in real life,
he was way bigger than I expected. Pause. Like he was tall as shit. He walked right past me. I was like, damn.
No shit. Russell hasn't fought in almost 2 years. See, look at
Exactly.
this is the
So why
shit
are
I'm
they even
talking
bringing him
about.
out? All he doing is talking.
Exactly. Listen, bro.
He ain't
How
fought
the
nobody
fuck?
in this whole time. Now you want Tank. All you want is a big money fight with Tank so you can get knocked out, put to sleep, but you're gonna go home with money in your pocket.
He's got one of the biggest YouTubers that run live streams. I won't even say his name on here because he's a little fucking goofy bitch, and I don't want to offend nobody or you know what I mean. Talking about Gary Russell. What the fuck are you talking about? The guy hasn't fought in 19 months, and the last time we seen him,
hey, it's only one YouTuber bringing out Gary Russell Jr.'s name. And I'm like, crazy. Oh man, that's wild.
Crazy. It's crazy. I had to cut my camera off. My shit's starting to fuck up. Plant had those snack acne mountains on his back. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. But
did he?
You see how? Yeah, bro. And you know why snack fighters are so confident in saying, you ain't never caught me cheating. I ain't never popped dirty for a test. Yeah, we know, motherfucker. We know the little troll is in your corner is fucking telling you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Fucking, oh, the test comes now. I'm a clean fighter. Yeah, because you got tipped off 4 days before the test comes. Bro. And you know how to cycle this shit out of here, bro. Fucking, man. It's crazy.
But you know what? I respect Plant because Plant be standing on business. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Plant's that guy. He's standing on business. He don't fuck around.
I love Plant.
You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm black, he smacked the fuck out of Jamara Charlo, which he should have done. You know what I mean? Which I give him all respect for that shit. And then he stood his ground. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't fucking around at all.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of see Plant kind of like Eminem. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Eminem's that grew up in the hood. He done been through some shit. He not fucking around with nobody. And then Plant, you messing it with this man in front of his wife, thinking he ain't gonna do nothing. Nah, bro.
He ain't playing zero games with these dudes, bro.
Zero.
He pulled his beard though. He pulled his beard.
I know.
Plant kept trying to get a riles out of him. Well, you're gonna get what you're asking for, fucking with that white boy. I know all about it, dog. You're gonna get the wrong. Yep. And he's talking about Gary Russell, Gary Antoine is who you're talking about, and he just
either one of them. Either one of them.
Well, he just got beat up.
The other one just lost.
He just got beat up by Puello. I thought he won.
Yeah. But so the one that Gary Russell,
Gary Antoine. Yeah, Mr. is the.
Well, I'm talking about the one who ain't fought in there 3 years. I'm talking about that one.
That's Mr. That's Mr. Gary.
Okay, that's what they talking about. Why would he give this man a shot? This dude ain't fought in 3 years almost.
Nah, it just don't even make no sense. And Tank's track record, if you want to know what's going to happen in the future, the past is a good place to start. Tank ain't never fought nobody off no fucking loss. Yeah. Nor will he going forward. He needs, I'll agree with their stupid argument. He does need a little bit of legacy or what they call legacy. I know he's writing the books right now. Like we're going to, the new boxing fans that get into it, they're going to look at Tank's run and look at it as one of the most legendary runs ever. He's been on pay-per-view since fucking Leo Santa Cruz. Y'all guys just want to hate on this man so bad you don't recognize when legacy is being ran.
Yeah, and then the only people that all they're trying to do is get him beat. Oh, fight somebody who hydrates up to 170 and see if you can beat him. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's all they're trying to do.
Yeah, Gary is Tank's biggest hater. Yep. He stays quiet until Tank comes out, and then he gonna talk again. And these are facts, bro.
I've never even seen a Gary fight. In the last Gary Russell, whoever I just saw fight, that's the first time I ever seen him fight. Well, and then I saw I saw when one of them fought whoever fought what the fuck is his name? The dude who ducked Tank. I don't know why I can't think of his name.
Who I didn't even I must have been sparing. What did you say before that? Because I could probably tell you who his name is. Mr. Gary Russell.
Who did Gary Russell lose to? And like right, he came. It's the dude that say he's fighting for his country.
Magsayo?
Not Magsayo.
Puello. Mr. Gary Russell just fought.
No, I'm talking about when he was younger. They brought him up. The dude who man, T.O. beat him, and that's T.O.'s little legacy for the belts.
Oh, Loma,
yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Hey, this Hennessy. Sorry about that. This Hennessy.
It's all good, champ. It's all good.
Yeah. It's all so good. That's the last time I seen any of his fights. Like, you know what I mean? So why would I sit here and be like, oh, y'all want to see him fight Tank? No, I don't.
I wanted Loma and Tank so bad, bro. because it's a fight we all wanted for a while now. And I don't say Tank ducked him, but I do say he ducked Tank recently. And I don't never call anything a duck. Like Bud Crawford pulling out on Lipinets when contracts are signed. That's a duck. Like Frank Martin did to Shakur Stevenson. That's a duck. What Lomachenko did to Tank just now. That's a duck. That's the only time these fucking things that we want to call ducks are ducks is when contracts are drawn up, sent over, and then you don't fucking fight. You find some way to pull out of it. Whatever the case may be, whenever we agree to terms and we get past that agreement on terms to where actual paperwork is drawn up and one fighter or the other pulls out, that's the only time it's a fucking duck.
I think
you can go
ahead. No, I mean I agree with you on that, but I kind of don't agree because Benavidez, Canelo's definitely ducking Benavidez without no contract, nothing.
I hear you, dog, because that's just a different story.
You know what I mean?
That's like a case in it by itself.
Yeah,
I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. So we could call that a duck too. Gary Antoine Russell is a bigger fight for the DMV than Lamont. Are you sure about that? Because I'm not. The Russells are literally legends for DC boxing. They are way more known. Okay,
that's fine, but that's only in DC. Like, who else? We talking about the rest of the world.
Yeah, and I get what he's saying. I really do, Boxing Hacker. But I think Tank commands the entire DMV's fucking eyes, regardless to who he fights. I think you're trying to put gray areas into fucking arguments just because you want Tank to fight somebody else than Lamont Roach. And you calling Lamont Roach a bum or anything of the sort is fucking wild to me, because Lamont Roach comes from the same circumstances I have or Tank has or any of these guys from the gutter, and now he's a champion, and all you goofies are running around these fucking apps trashing everything fucking Tank does and trashing and not giving Lamont Roach a fucking chance. It's bizarre to me. It really fucking is, man. You guys got to get off it. Fucking let a fight be a fight. Lamont Roach deserves that fight as much as any fucking body does, because he's a champion in or at the fucking weight classes Tank is around. So he's earned it just as much as any of them. These fucking guys want to Edwin De Los Santos or Gary Antoine off of a fucking loss is crazy work. Nobody fighting nobody off of a loss, dog. Roach. They're way more known than Roach. Yeah, I get you. Loma is who I wanted. That's truth is they know Tank no matter what, and they're gonna complain about who he fights. And that's what it is, man. It's the heavy is the head that wears the crown, JA. You know what it is, bro. You're a logical boxing fan that actually looks at this shit for what it is rather than what you want it to be, because the business of boxing is always there. It's never going to go away. These guys all have teams. They all have a plan, and none of them truly got the power to fight anybody they fucking want to. Yo.
You're a dot, bro.
I know. That's on purpose.
Oh, okay.
Because my internet.
Let you know.
Yeah. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
I'm the only one. I'm the only one on here live and in person. Maybe I should.
I'll be back on once my shit. There's a little bar and it tells me. Either Gary is a big fight in the DMV, but Lamont ain't no slouch. And
you know what? You know what fight I need to see?
Go ahead.
I need to see Frank Martin and Keyshawn, since Keyshawn calling out Tank.
Right.
I want to see them fight.
Keyshawn says, "I only got 11 fights though."
No. I want to see Keyshawn because Frank, sure enough, checked Keyshawn while he was having an interview.
Checked them too, dog. Checked his ass.
So I mean, but I do like Keyshawn. Don't get me wrong. He ain't ready for Tank though. But he need to get up into some of them fights. You know.
I want Keyshawn and Andy, bro. Like more than anything, we were talking about it earlier in the chat. Me and Tommy
and Andy Cruz.
Andy Cruz, yeah. I think Andy's a great
Andy, yeah.
But I don't think he can fuck with Keyshawn in the pros.
No, not anymore.
Their amateur
not
fights.
after I watched those last two fights. I kind of want to see Frank and
Keyshawn. Right?
I think honestly, it might sound stupid, but I think Frank will be Shakur. I think
Hey,
Frankie Louis Shakur.
listen, you're not crazy for saying that. He's got arguably as good a feet as Shakur.
He's strong. He has good
not,
feet. He's fast.
Yep. Got
Shakur ain't
sting
just gonna
on
be
them
able to get away
shots.
from him like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, D1, I'm
Shakur
out.
got-
I got to go to work, bro.
All right, brother. All right. Thank you, old school.
Take
Kaz
it
said
easy.
call him. Did you see
All right,
that?
Take it easy, Honor.
All right, brother. Peace. Kaz said to call him, though, OG.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to do.
All right, brother. Be good.
All
Be
right,
safe,
later.
man.
Yep,
Right,
you
peace,
too.
bro. Yep, appreciate you. All right, I didn't call Roach a bum. I just said he wasn't a exciting fight. Any fight Tank's in is an exciting fight. D1, y'all weren't giving Cordina a chance, and people called it whack. How is it? Because, listen, you're missing the fucking point of people calling the Cordina fight. Not even close to the Lamont Roach fight. I know you guys want to flip the script and act like Cordina is a good fight for Shakur. It's not, because he just got knocked the fuck out. Period. It can't be a good fight when you are somebody of Shakur Stevenson's stature fighting a guy off of a knockout loss. And just think about the gamble that is for Shakur. Because if you don't knock that fucking guy out too, it's about to be Cooksville. You are going to be getting cooked on Twitter for fucking ever. You don't stop Cordina. And listen, my boy Upper Echelon, Apex the God, he be cooking on this shit a lot. Was that a real injury? Did he really hurt his hand? Or was it because of the pressure that the Cordina fight? Nobody was going to buy it. And you got to deliver. You got to stop Cordina.
He knows he's going to get roasted if he ain't stop him. So he's like,
right?
No, I ain't getting no money. I can't stop the dude. So I'm not even about to put myself in that situation.
Right, bro. I'm just throwing it out there. I believe that he definitely has boxer knuckle, or, you know, whatever they call it. I had boxer knuckle too. That shit hurts, and it takes forever to heal if you're not trying to pay $60 for the surgery.
Well, didn't he just say he'll fight what's the Schofield?
Listen, they want Tank to fight Schofield. No, yeah,
crazy.
Shakur keeps throwing up.
Crazy.
Crazy. Why would fucking Schofield, who's never been in a title fight, never even thought about it, right? I don't even think he's got a NABO belt to get into the title fight yet. They want Tank to fight that guy over an established champion, a guy who's had his belt for 2 fights.
I think
like,
Schofield and Carmel Moten should fight.
Go fight Schofield and Abdullah Mason. I know Abdullah's a moved fighter, and he's got a bigger plan than any one of them.
Yeah.
Rob is going to let that guy knock out as many guys as we can get him to knock out, because it's momentum. He's gaining fans.
Yeah.
Everybody's wanting to see what Abdullah does next, until the haters, the so-called hardcore boxing fan, gets involved in it. Then they want to, you know. You gotta have patience in this game, man. It's not.
You
we
think
don't
Tevin Farmer's going to beat
Zapata? Do I think Zapata will wear Shakur out? But,
no, I said Tevin Farmer. Tevin Farmer.
He's about to get worn out too.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Like, real shit, bro. Zapata's style is the type that works until it doesn't. Until you knock Zapata's spark out cold.
Yeah,
that's the only time his shit's not good. All these guys, they're not. To me, they don't want to fight, bro. They're nothing like the guys of the past that sit down in the pocket and fight with you. They want to box.
That Golden Boy card is about to be pretty good. To be honest, I'm looking forward to seeing it.
And that's another thing. Like, that's the Golden Boy card about to be good. You think Oscar's going to throw any of his guys to the wolf?
Nah, he's not. You already seen what Tank did to one of his guys. He's not going to put none of them dudes up against Tank. I think Zapata would give Shakur some problems, but they have some good fights coming up on there. I know.
You can see me, Chris.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Bro. Name Sims about to fight on there.
He's fighting, Sims, yep. Duarte. That's a great fight.
That's gonna be a good fight. I ran into. I was in Vegas when my last competition was like last March. I was in Vegas because it was in Vegas, and then I ran into Sims and Rolly. I took pictures with both of them. Both of them are like pretty big dudes.
Rolly's a stocky dude.
Yeah, they're pretty big dudes.
Huge guy.
Sim's got skills, but Duarte, man, I hope Sims
can
can put some paws on him. Yeah,
and he's in the. Listen, Robert Garcia's got the best sparring money can buy, and he probably doesn't even buy it. He just got so many fighters.
Yeah,
they all train in the same gym. So Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, when they're putting the leather down, you got access to the best work in the world. Duarte is a Robert Garcia fighter. And truth be told, Ryan was looking kind of shaky in that one. That pressure was starting to crack him.
Yeah,
he's
having to catch him.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's that God gift shit. I hit you with one of these, and all game plans and everything goes out the fucking window, and you forget how to fight.
Yeah.
That power, bro. It's what every boxer wishes they had. And it's the cheat code, man. Because you can be working on your jab and your stab and all this shit in the gym forever. It'd be the sharpest boxer in the world. Come in but with a sloppy fighter, i.e. Devin Haney. Whack, one shot. It's all over.
I only think I will give Devin Haney props for, continuing to get up, continuing to try to fight. He ain't just, be like, fuck it. I'll give him props for that. I mean, I think Devin Haney's a good boxer, but all this other shit, I'm not with that. Like, hey, bro, you lost. Go ahead and pick yourself up, get back in the gym, and hey, you got to get that back. You know what I mean?
You're right, bro. You're right.
Or just hey, I can't beat him. I'm gonna move on. You know what I mean? But the fact is, I think Devin Haney could beat him if he would just to fucking stick to his boxing and not try to bang with him, because he did Regis dirty. I was shocked when he did Regis like that. I was like, God, Regis is a small dude.
Yeah, and he's not what people thought he was.
No,
Josh Taylor shot Regis. Regis knocked out a couple bums. He started on. I'm saying bum now. Fucking, I don't call no boxers bums compared to the guy they're fighting against, and that's it. Regis knocked out guys on Showbox, started gaining momentum, and this sport's all about momentum. Josh Taylor upped Regis's stock so high because Josh Taylor was undisputed at 140.
Yeah.
That Regis Taylor fight, it lied to everybody, dude. And then Regis fought Zorilla next. And I know Bill Haney, what he's seen in the Zorilla fight. Everybody's seen it. Regis jabbing at the air, not even trying to land with his jab, trying to close distance with a pump fake jab. Like, that dude cannot box with even an intermediate level boxer. He's a fighter. He's a brawler.
Yeah.
He ain't got no skills to speak of, and his feet are fucking garbage. Only person he's going to beat is somebody that's going to stand right there with you and fight. Devin Haney not doing that against him.
Nah. I was so shocked when that happened. I was like, God,
not me, dog. I was hating.
Like I said, I just started watching again when Tank, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I get it.
And I wasn't even like so sure what weight classes who was in. And then I started seeing Regis. I was like, damn, he looked like he with the shit, you know.
He got that stinger. He got that.
Yeah, until I saw some other fights. I was like,
change some shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit, my dog barking. Shout out Let's. Yo, Tank could fight a Girl Scout, and y'all would say it's a great fight. Fuck out of here. You know we wouldn't say that shit's a great fight unless the Girl Scout had a couple pounds on him. Then we might start talking about it. I'm just fucking with you. I'm busy getting in on the
Hey, let me ask Boxing Hacker this. Boxing Hacker, do you think that Frank Martin can beat what's the dude that T.O. beat for the belts? Loma? Not Loma. Cambosos. Boxing Hacker, you think Frank Martin
Frank will wear him out. Cambosos is a flash in a pan lucky fucking fighter too, but he gets my respect because he's a warrior. He'll fight anybody. Well, he wouldn't fight Shakur, so I can't even say that. But Cambosos a warrior.
Yeah, he's down to fight. He's down to fight.
Frank will wear
his ass up. He gonna be in there. He's a brawler.
Frequent. What's up, champ? Appreciate you, OG. Thanks for stopping through. We got two of them now. Boxing Hacker and Frequent Flyer on the same team.
Are they?
No, Frequent
Frequent?
Shit more like us than Boxing.
Did Boxing Hacker answer my question?
Yeah, Boxing. Nah, He didn't say that shit. He said LOL.
Okay.
Savage Bo, what's happening, champ? Appreciate you. You know what's
I
up.
think it's a good fight. I would lean towards
Boxing
Martin,
Anchor.
but I think it's close. You think that?
Lean toward over Cambosos?
Oh
Are
my
you
God.
fucking shitting me? Lean towards Frank Martin? Aren't you the same fucking guy who told me Frank won every round of the fight until he got knocked out? Or weren't you one of those guys?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. Hey, Frank had me a little nervous because he was putting them paws on Tank until Tank said fuck it.
I knew the game.
Until Tank said fuck it.
As soon as Tank came in there with the high guard, I said, "Oh shit, he's trying to get him."
But you know, I'll be real. I see him kind of like a little brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he little, he in here. You know, the little engine that could. So when I see, like, even what's his name? Not Hernandez. Who's it? Oh, the other Garcia that he fought.
Who Frank fought? Martinez,
no, that Tank fought.
Oh yeah,
the first Garcia he fought. Hector. I was like, damn, Hector got some skills. He was until Tank caught him. You know
until Tank said fucking knocked the location out of his ass.
But I think Tank's gonna find a way. He's the dude that finds a way. So no matter what these dudes are talking about, they can have a size advantage or whatever. But why would he purposely put himself as a disadvantage? That's the only thing that I'm tripping off of. People expect him to purposely, but if he wants to dare to be great, then he'll go do this. Why? Why would I risk millions to let this dude blow up?
4 weight classes already.
Yeah.
He's like, he went up to the 4th one. And listen, that's where the guys get beat. And that's what all this shit, he got to go to 140 because they want to see him beat. They ain't going anybody.
Absolutely.
But guys get beat when they reach their limit. Like,
the dudes who compete at 140, I guarantee you, they're about naturally 170, 160, something like that.
Much bigger men.
Something like that.
In boxing nowadays, it's the wild, wild west too. These guys are shaving enormous amounts of weight to fight at 5 pounds lighter. So the guys get beat when they reach their max fucking weight class. And I think Manny's great, and he scaled all these weight divisions.
Everybody's talking about Manny, right? Everybody's talking about Manny. But
yeah, same size.
Manny was like, what did he start off at, like 118 or something? Like
108.
How the fuck?
Listen,
as a grown man, already an adult, you don't go from 108 to 154, whatever he was fighting at, without something. My boy, his whole, I can tell you right now, Manny was on roids. His whole fucking jaw changed, all this shit. That's why he can move up like that. Yeah, that's why he can move up like that and keep power.
Gotta move up. Your head's 50 pounds now, dog.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You can't shave anymore. You probably take about 2 pounds of fluid out of that bitch.
And they're like, Deontay Wilder was fighting. Yeah, so Deontay Wilder was daring to be great and tried to fight
his whole career.
The Gypsy King, and it was way too much. And you see what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I give Deontay so much credit for fighting at heavyweight because truth be told, he should have shaved the cruiser. Yeah. He probably could have got down to light heavy.
270. I weigh the same as Deontay Wilder right now, and I'm 5'11".
Listen, bro. Deontay's a skinny guy.
Yeah.
He just got that God-given. He's got more than God-given. If he would have cut to 175, we wouldn't even know who Artur Better Beef is.
Not Tank 2 Widow.
Yeah, they always talk.
But hey, you know what? It's the dudes who be talking that is not fighting. That's not fighting. Like,
he wants to talk shit about Tank 2 Widow. Yeah, why his guy is fucking wringing himself out like a washcloth, looking like a stick man on the fucking scale. If you can make the weight, it's all good. No, it's fucking not. And that's why Devin Haney's in fucking court right now.
That's why when he fought somebody that weighed the same as him,
came
in the same weight as him, he got put to sleep.
That youth shit. That Garcia got that number shit.
Ring out.
What was that? Damn. And then he got back to the corner and talking about, it wasn't that hard. It surprised me more than anything. Like, these dudes are so conscious of the camera.
David looked like Will Smith on Hitch when he had.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Manny looked like Hitch when he had that fucking shit, man.
Manny too. Manny was definitely helped. If you're not
I can tell you, if you want to know what steroids look like, that's what they look like. With Manny, his whole face changed. Like when women use roids, their jawline changes, everything changes.
They get the big old structure looking like my jaw.
So So
Made
that's
me
why he was able to
vastly
move up 8 weight classes or whatever he did and do
like
all
a
that stuff.
bobblehead. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yep.
Come on.
And that's why nobody even close to his shit. I think the next guy's like 5 or 6 divisions. I think he's got 3 on the closest guy. Like that tells you right there that there's no fucking way a little tiny 5'5" guy should be scaling 8 weight divisions and competitive in all of them. Speaks to his greatness or that God-given power.
Nah, Boxing Hacker. I'm not
style.
defending that fight, Boxing Hacker. What I'm saying is all these other
defending
people
the Roach fight.
What they're wanting him to do is jump up there and fight T.O., jump up there and fight Devin at 168, 160, 169. That's what they're wanting to do. Come on,
go
now.
Fight Devin at middleweight so Devin's comfortable.
Yeah.
So they
and I still think Tank will knock Devin out, but why purposely give him an advantage? What for? What for? When he's the moneymaker.
Yeah.
What for?
No, we're not going to give your goofy ass fucking hero no advantages. He's not getting any of it. If anything, he's got to come back to 135 to fight, and that's why I know Devin and Tank will never fight.
No, I think Tank would fight him at 140 with a rehydration.
I think so too, but I don't think he can make 140 anymore.
But Devin don't want to do that.
Nope, he don't. He wants to set up giant blocks and put up all this shit in front of the fight. Oh, I'll fight Tank, but it's got to be at 140. Well, then you don't want to fight Tank, clearly.
Then why don't Shakur go up to 140 and fight Devin? Why do you think Shakur won't go up to 140 and fight Devin? Why isn't Shakur talking about
Nobody ever pushes Shakur out of his weight class to go fight somebody. Like Shakur probably going to move up soon. I would think maybe he's going to get the Zepeda smoke.
I think Devin would beat Shakur though. I'm not gonna lie.
You think Devin will beat Shakur?
I think Devin would. Yeah, I think he got a little more pop. I think he got a little more pop, a little more, aggressiveness.
He does. He fights way more aggressive than Shakur. But I seen their sparring and shit, so I know what Shakur's game plan would be. So that's a good fight, and I'm mad at Shakur for not taking the fake offer. Do I know it was a fake offer? Yes, dude. But listen, just to call his fucking bluff, you gotta take that.
But I'm gonna tell you what looked bad to me. It could have been a fake offer and all that, but when Shakur got in that fucking ring after the Lamont fight, and Devin walked off, face all fucked up.
For now, yeah, I remember that shit.
That's
too.
what looked bad to me.
Yeah,
that's where I was like, maybe he don't want none of Shakur.
That's to me too, man. But you know what made it look worse is fucking when Shakur sent the bottle with the sign the contract. What contract, dog? There ain't no contract. You can sending bottles over there telling the man to sign a contract that he ain't got. There is no contract. And then he declined the 25%. Now I'm in Shakur's corner on this. Like I know that offer was fake. You fucking guys will do anything for the media genius that is Bill.
Yeah,
Haney.
Yeah, they're smart.
It's crazy. They'll do anything for this man, and they'll go with any narrative he paints, any narrative the channels that back him paint. They just will. They're hypnotized. They're like that little fucking emoji with the fucking. They just go into a trance whenever Bill starts talking. It's like, what the fuck? Bill could have been anything he wanted to be, because that mouth. Oh, I grew up around guys like him.
But yeah, hustler.
Three of my closest friends, exactly like him.
I'm gonna tell you, it was funny as
fuck
fuck when Bill went to the liquor store looking for T.O. Senior and was fucking that shit. Oh my god,
T.O., where you at?
That shit was funny as a motherfucker.
Hell yeah!
But I can't. I lost respect for Bill when he started posting Tank's picture.
The Thanksgiving,
the mugshot shit. When he started, I don't care about the Thanksgiving. He just trolling. That mugshot shit. I was like, nah, that's not.
I'm from the streets, dog. You
that ain't it.
Pushing a mugshot.
Yeah, that ain't it.
Mugshot. Talk about Thanksgiving. And then after he beat Regis too was another Tank. Y'all can't stop me from saying Tank. I don't think he really wanted to fight. I think that shit was all just because he knows he's not going to get a response out the dude from Baltimore. He's a street dude. He just ain't going to respond to you like that. I would love to. I can't wait. That's why I can't wait for this Lamont Roach fucking press conference. Listen, Lamont Roach is my last choice, but I'm not gonna dog the fight out. I'm not
No,
gonna
no,
say
I'm gonna watch the fight.
pulling somebody up. I'm gonna purchase the fight. I'm gonna do all that because I know PBC gonna put on a blockbuster card with all their big names. If both Charlos are on that card, if anybody's complaining about that card, go fuck yourself. You're not a real boxing fan. You're a real Gervonta hater. I look at this as a crazy chat from Boxing Hacker because he is a Devin Haney.
I lean towards
nut gobbler. Devin, pull it out your pants. I'll get all the way on it. That's the type he is. I lean towards Core. I lean towards Core, but it'd be a great fight. Devin and Kerr are both great boxers, but Kerr seems a bit more balanced in his skill set. See, I don't in amateur boxing, Kerr outpoint his ass all day. But like what you said, Devin will fight a little bit more. He'll take more chances, but that might be the same thing to get him beat. So I think that's a true 50-50 fight, but I lean towards Devin in that fight. Just off of the fighting and shit alone, but see, then I got the other side of me that says no, Kerr will outbox his ass, point his you ain't gonna take Shakur out of his
Tank knocked out the dude that knocked out Devin.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Knocked Ryan out, but they're gonna try to say about the weight clauses like fuck out of here. That's what made it an even fight. That's what made it a fair fight.
If he wanted the money and he decided to sign the contract at that weight, hey, that's on that man. That's on that man.
And he signed it and he used it as a
and then
fucking get out of jail free card.
Eating tacos and shit. Oh no,
right?
I feel the best ever. I feel the best ever. Went up there, he got put to sleep. Then he's like, I was weight drained. I was weight drained. Oh my god.
Crazy, dog. Oh my God. Super crazy. These guys fucking got built-in excuses with the contract. And listen, this shit's chess. I wouldn't be surprised if like they knew Tank would beat him regardless to any sort of fucking weight clauses or anything they could put in that contract. PBC probably put that there just for these arguments so that Tank and Ryan can have an even bigger fight down the line.
Yeah.
Because it gave Ryan a built-in excuse to give guys like him fucking ammo. You know what I mean? It's chess. It's not checkers. This shit is well thought out. Would rather see Tank fight Devin. No, I'd rather see Tank fight Devin, but not off of a fucking vicious beatdown like he just took. You guys failed to put that into context all the time. Yes, I would way rather see Tank versus Lamont Roach, but the circumstances, the shit that got us to right now, the lead up to right now, Devin unfortunately took a fucking brutal ass whipping. Whether y'all want to give that credit to Osterine or not, that's on y'all. But we're not going to come out and fight motherfuckers off of losses. He doesn't do that. In fact, he does the opposite of that. He fights you off your best performances. Like Lamont Roach just stopped Buddy on Pro Box. It was a good fight. Dude was touching Lamont the whole time. But Lamont got it done with a knockout. Devin ain't coming off a knockout shit other than a knockdown and drug out loss. We're not doing that, dog. Be practical. I knew he was going to say that. You got it.
Listen. Who's the frequent flyer, boxing hacker? Listen, from a guy who knows the art of dropping weight to get an advantage, right? I weigh 225, 230 pounds. I dropped down to compete at 196 to 203 pounds. Why? Because the guys are trying to get bigger muscles that are moving up, right? We might weigh the same, but I'm coming down from being way bigger. So my muscles bigger, they're denser, everything. Doesn't matter. And I do it because, I got an advantage, right? Because then if I try to compete in my same weight class, there's dudes dropping down from 260 that are huge, right? Dropping down from 260 to compete at heavyweight.
Yeah.
So everybody's doing it. Everybody's dropping down for an advantage. And that's all they're trying to do. They want to bring Tank up so that they can drop down and have the advantage, right? So Tank wants them to be on the same playing level. I want them to be on the same playing level too. If I was the money maker, if I was the one that's giving you all this money, no, you're going to do it on my
You're going to do what I say. That's how this sport works. The A side, especially in Tank's case, none of these guys are even close. Shakur got a little bit. He gets money. He draws a little bit of crowd. He's the most viewed free fighter on ESPN. And I'm all for Shakur going out to try to knock out Cordina and Zepeda until the injury. Like, you got to look at this shit logically. Who needs to go and when you're negotiating with Tank, who needs more power at the negotiating table? Devin Haney.
He from the DMV.
Yeah, I know, but listen, who would need the negotiating power? Who would put off a Tank fight right now? They would, because they need to go get their chips up. You need to go get your power at that negotiating table, because Tank is the biggest fight in their fucking careers. Tank is going to fight Lamont, Roach, going to fight whoever the fuck he wants to, and it's still going to be an enormous event. They got to go to him. He doesn't need any more power at the negotiating table. He is the negotiation table. So these guys going out to give out star-studded performances, they have to do that. So these fights being pushed off, I'm 90% sure it's not Tank. And Savage, Bo, you're fucking 100% on. Tank will be on trial for murder if he fights Devin. And that's what everybody's going to think. Everybody's going to think, oh shit, we fight Devin, I beat his ass. What's going to happen after that? Now that the battery and shit is going on.
Boxing hacker, no, I'm not in a combat sport, but I know that when I'm working out, to be the same size, to maintain my size with less weight and to be able to lift the same weight, keep the same size. Yeah, I know what that takes.
Boxing hacker, you can't have it both fucking ways, buddy. You can't say, oh, my fighter's draining all that weight to put himself at a disadvantage. It don't fucking sound right. It's not the way you're seeing it. And we're not going to give you fucking petty point, or we're not going to look at that like that. He's draining weight to get a competitive edge. Whether he drains one too many times, that's on him.
The whole point.
You know what I mean? So stop, bro. We don't want to hear that shit.
All right, tell him to fight his own weight class then.
Exactly, bro. Go fight a welter. Listen, and this is what they all know what I say about Devin Haney. He's an average fighter who over fucking achieved, and he should be happy with his overachievements. It's not gonna go any better for him after this, especially if he can't make that 140-pound weight, because then all of his advantages, like outreaching a guy by 4 inches or having that extra weight on to take damage, that all goes out the window at 47. Now he's got to fight Boots or Brian Norman, guys that are really fucking cracking.
Dogs.
Guys that have been fighting at that weight class, sparring guys in the gym who are much bigger than them to get ready for a 147-pound. Who do you think Devin spars? He spars against all these little fucking tiny guys, guys at 140, guys at 135. He's not sparring Boots and fucking guys bigger than Boots to get ready. He's fighting little guys every fucking time you turn around. His picture's coming back, he's sparring against a little guy. The guy is so much. I'm gonna pull up the picture. Hold up, I gotta show this.
Hey, J.A. Dixon, facts.
J.A. Dixon's always kicking facts, bro.
Facts.
Here,
Devin was bigger than Bud. When he was at that fight, Devin was way bigger than Bud. And Bud fight at 154.
Dante, what's up, champ? Appreciate you stopping through. I'm going to play this commercial real quick, and then I'm going to come back with this Devin Haney pictures and shit of when he came
JBT. Our first item is a new 10th generation iPad with a liquid retina display which shows off beautiful color and has plenty of power for all your handheld computing needs. Great for work, play, or just movies on the go. How much is it to enter, you ask? Just $10. Or you can catch the deal with 3 entries for just $25. It's easy to enter. Just cash app your entries to $JBT Network 1. That's $JBT Network 1. Our second item is a set of Kenichi Bear Bluetooth noise-canceling headphones. Great for gaming, movies, or travel. As the second prize in this great raffle, our third item is a Ninja brand air fryer. Great for all your air frying needs. Cooking healthy with the JBT. So send your entries via Cash App to JBT Network 1. That's JBT Network 1. $10 each or 3 for $25. Put raffle on the comment line and you are entered.
Well, look at this. This is him coming back. This is his first picture that everybody's seen of him coming back. Now, do you think he's sparring a welterweight or anybody? Look at, can you see it? You see that picture, Hunter?
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
way fucking bigger than that guy. Way
who's
bigger.
that? Who's he sparring?
Don't know. I'm sure it's somebody in his camp. Somebody smaller than him. That's one thing I'm sure of. I don't know the name of the guy, but he's definitely smaller. And these dudes are in and out of the chat, going to say what's up in somebody else's chat. They come back here, but it is what it is. He's bigger than Bud trying to fight at 140. Exactly, bro. Exactly. This shit is crazy. I don't know how anybody gets behind this shit, bro. Like, real shit. I'm looking at him, dude. He's just such a bigger man than everybody gets in the ring with. That's why he's got the fucking weight advantages he does, the advantages he does, and the record he does, and the undisputed he does. Because if he was fighting at 140, you think he would have been undisputed? I know he wouldn't have. I know it. Like, there's no way you're going to get through the guys at 140. Well, he only got through one guy, George Kambosos, for that undisputed. So this is a hype train, bro. Like, real shit. There's a reason he's in court suing for $2 fucking billion right now.
I'm
they
not
know
gonna
this
say
shit's over.
He's good. He's a good boxer.
Yeah, he can fight. I know.
He can
I
fight.
get a little carried away.
And I give him respect. He got. I didn't think he had it, but he got some heart. He kept getting up, so I give him that. But the fact remains is that Devin's like 180 or something like that, and taking advantage by moving down. That's why I just asked her who was getting.
I know. Angry. I see. The shit. I get angry. She knows. She been here for the whole shit. I get fucking crazy angry, dog.
I don't get angry because I'm just a fan. I just watch and I observe and I make my own, my own opinion off of watching everything. Like, to me, I'm gonna be real. Like, my grandmother used to watch the stories, like, as the world turns and stuff like that. The Young and the Restless, right?
Yeah.
You couldn't even call home when that shit was going on. They were on the phone, right? But for me, this YouTube stuff and the YouTube like boxing channels, and it's like that. It's the stories. I'm watching the build up. I'm learning who's what, who does what, and who's saying what, and then at the end of it, hey, who's getting knocked out? Who's gonna stand on their fucking word? That's it.
Not many of them.
That's why I'm here. That's why I'm even in these, content channels and stuff like that. I just want to see, okay, I'm learning something from here. I'm learning something from here. Who's gonna be a man and stick to what they know? Who's playing the role? Like, I used to watch Blue Bud. He is absolutely garbage. This dude has flip-flopped so many fucking times. I just, there's channels that I started off watching that I don't watch anymore. Yeah. Because I know that, hey, all right, somebody's paying you or something, because you don't just all of a sudden change like that. You change your whole opinion. You going with the wind like water. I mean, I can't. Nah.
Yeah, exactly.
I think people who are gonna be real.
Breaking news. Yeah. It's not breaking news, man. Yeah. Nobody fucking looks at what you're saying as news. It's just breaking rumor or breaking bullshit that's going on in boxing. It's not news.
Yeah, there's a few people who keep it, consistent, and I watch their channels, get some knowledge from them, and then I just watch the whole build up, and then see who actually is gonna do what. I'll be real with you. I don't really gamble like that. But
I bet on fights, but not like
I have. So recently I have, but what I'll do, I don't even bet on the mugs that's gonna win. If somebody's plus 1,100, I'm betting on that, right? Because if they win, if they win, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want some money doing that. I put like on 5 fights $100. Somebody that's plus 900, plus 1,100. If they accidentally win, shit, I'm back. I'm back up. See,
if there's a big odds like that, I'll always just take that separate. I didn't do it on the last fight, and I'm mad as shit. I forget which one it was, but it was a big odds. And Dubois. I knew Dubois was gonna beat AJ. Like, I knew it from the rip. Like, the first sit down at the round table, I knew Dubois was gonna beat him, and I had Dubois knockout on all my fucking parlays. But the problem is, one of the guys lost on the parlay, and I didn't do what I normally do. I'll take the big underdog and bet just a side bet with him. So if that does come in, I got it no matter what, and it covers all my bets for
yeah.
But
that parlay, man, I saw that parlay for like 3 fights. That shit was gonna be like 113K, something stupid.
What a crazy little $100.
And that's only that's only me putting $100 on each one. Okay, you know what I mean?
I know guys that win that kill it. Like they wait for the uneven cards.
Yeah,
they want one guy to win or one guy to lose, and it's all uneven odds because they clean up, man. I just bet to make the night funner, like, because I'm watching the boxing. I'm watching every fight of every card that ever went off as long as I'm conscious. I don't watch football. I don't watch basketball. I don't do nothing else. There's only 2 football games a week I watch, and one's on Friday night. That's my son. And that's the only one I truly care about. And the Buffalo Bills, that's just something that's in my blood. I can't not watch it. My wife is a huge football girl. So that's the only 2. Other than that, it's all boxing for me. It's all boxing all the time.
Yeah. I don't really watch the other sports either. I mean, because I'm an athlete, so I play sports. So I just get bored if I'm just sitting watching. Like I go to a Padres game. I go to a Padres game and I'm just talking to people, getting pissy drunk. Like, I'm more of a tailgater. I'm not gonna sit here and watch you run up and down the field.
You need to come to Buffalo, dog. I'll show you what tailgating's all about. That's what we do here.
You've never been to have you ever been to a LA Raiders versus Chargers game? Somebody's
the
getting
Raiders
stabbed.
Is close.
Tailgate,
yeah,
sure.
No, the Raiders is crazy, but 100%. Buffalo, it's all about Buffalo's more about the hospitality. We'll take you in, jumping through fucking tables on fire and shit. The Bills Mafia is probably the largest tailgating there is, man. It is literally every fucking car, every camper, for parking lots, as far as your eye can see, people getting loaded, bro, setting tables on fire, jumping through tables and shit. There's so many famous Bills fans, it's crazy. I stopped going. I've been a season ticket holder for 18 years. My wife is she's going to every game no matter what.
Dante's boxing talk. He's the one that's in the
Dante's my dog.
He's the one that's he's in Thailand, right? Or something like that. Is that him?
I don't know if that's him. Wait, who the fuck said they were in Thailand? No, I'm blanking, dog. Took too many hits in the head. But Dante's cool as shit. He knows boxing, bro. And Devin has reached the highest level he will ever reach.
I'll tell you, because Dante, one time I commented on some of his things, and he was like, "You're not even black. How are you gonna comment on something?" I think that's him. I had to show him that. Hey, yeah, I am in fact black. Oh, okay, all right. Wrong person. All right.
Oh, he said that.
All right. No, I wasn't gonna start no beef, but I just, but once I told him to go to my page, then he just stopped commenting.
Supreme, I'll drop the link for you, dog, if you got time. We ain't doing shit, but up here just trying to push the conversation forward, trying to keep no dead air time for the network. But I got a link for you, dog. Let me figure this shit out. Cause that's my dog. He'll come up here and talk shit anytime.
Why do you think Andy? Why do you think Couture ain't fighting Andy?
Andy, why Shakur isn't fighting him?
Yeah,
I don't think he's scared, man. I don't listen. If
you really think that he don't think Andy's a big enough name?
Yeah, well, Andy's only got a couple fights, man.
Okay, but look who he's with. Look who he's with. I'm watching Andy's performance. I'm watching his performance versus Shakur's performance, and I'm like, yeah, I think he'll put them paws on Couture.
And Shakur talks a big game, man. He
exactly.
This is for anybody.
Yeah. Boxing hackers. He got like 4 fights, but look at those fights. The way he performs, right? Are you rather watch an Andy Cruz fight or Shakur?
Cruz moves like water, man. He moves like water, but you got to always put it into perspective. Who
he's fighting?
He's in. Yeah, because listen. He can move as great as anybody ever moved before. Once you get in there with a killer and he's fucked that movement, like Antonio Moran hit him with an equilibrium shot. He recovered and knocked Moran out. Well, they stopped the fight. But you know what I'm saying? We just always got to put that into perspective, because a guy that knows this game versus a cab driver or whatever fans want to call his first couple fights. I knew a boxing hacker was going to come up here. Yucky. What's up,
What's up, guys? What's up?
This guy.
This guy.
Oh yeah, dude, that's a total different dude. Shit. Thanks for
No, you right.
Dante.
Hey, my bad, Dante's boxing talk.
That dude is a fucking weirdo, bro.
Because he tried me because I had made a comment. You know, I watched the video and I commented, and he was like, "I hate it when people that's not even black come out here." And I was like, "What?" I said, "Hey man, you might want to go to my actual page. I'm definitely black."
Dante a wild guy, man.
And he stopped commenting after I said that. I said, "So hey, watch who you're talking to," and he
likes them Transformers. That's why he's from Thailand. He likes them
Who said that? 78 Sports said that. 78 was like he's out there for the boy girls. But Jesus Christ, man.
Shit. What's up with you, boxing hacker?
Man, I'm good.
You really don't think fucking Lamont Roach is an okay fight for his fourth option, like for real?
So I'm not saying it's I'm not gonna say it's a bad fight. I don't know what happened with him during trying to fight other fights, but I'm just not excited for it, you know. Yeah, I'm not excited for it, you know. Like it's not like something like I wouldn't check for him. Yeah,
I'm not excited for it either. To be honest, I don't even haven't seen not one Lamont Roach fight. But
exactly,
but
exactly.
At the same time, I understand that these other dudes don't want to fight him. So if
that my only problem is I don't know if the other dudes don't want to fight. I understand Lomachenko fight.
Loma said he's not. Loma said he got to go defend his country again. You know what?
Yeah.
I done been to. I done came from Poland. I see Loma over there, right?
Let me take a piss real quick, boys. You got me for
go ahead. Yeah, we got you. Yeah, you got. Go ahead.
No. So look, Loma said he wanted to go defend his country and all this other shit. Okay, cool. You know, I know what it's like to go to war, but you know, hey, it is what it is. But when you keep that as an excuse not to fight somebody, and then you go argue with who was he arguing with? Was it Corey or Devin? He was arguing with one of them, saying we can fight right now. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be defending your country, but you show up at somebody else's boxing match.
I don't know if he said that. I think he said that he just wanted to spend time with his family. Remember, and the only thing about it, he said something like that during his post-fight press conference with Cambosis. He was like, you know, he wants to take time with his family to see what he wants to do next. So I sort of saw it coming.
It was somebody's fight where he was like, no, I gotta go, you know, and I can understand that he wants to go defend his country. But okay, so he came back, right? He came back, and then when they offered the Tank fight, he's like, oh, he's just not he's not
ready.
He's not ready or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So okay, so that's the Loma. He tried to go towards the number one person, right? Cool.
Yeah.
Got that. Exactly. So Loma was out of the way. Shakur, okay, whether he sent a contract or not, they've had talks, right? And I don't know what their talks was about. You don't know what their talks about. Exactly. But what I do know is that Shakur showed up, right, on goddamn YouTube with no shirt and a chain.
That's Tupac Shakur. Shakur, yeah, I remember.
But you know what I'm saying? He did that, and then when Tank was free, it wasn't like Shakur stood on Tank's neck, was like, yo, what's up? I'm free. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't like he did none of that. And then he's like, oh, you know, his whole energy changed, man.
I will say this for Shakur though. Shakur did say that he was waiting on Tank. And the last time even on Twitter, he was like, hey, like it's on them to make the decision. So that's why I'm not gonna say either one of them are ducking. Because I don't know what happened there.
Listen,
but at the end of the day, like
if Shakur really wanted to fight Tank, right? As much as Shakur be on the internet and all that stuff, he would be on Tank's neck. If he really wanted to fight Tank.
So we don't know that, right? We don't know how far.
We do. No, we don't. What did he say when Loma didn't want to fight Shakur? What Shakur do?
So here's the thing though. So when Loma dunked Tank, or when Loma like refused to fight, we found out about it, right? Neither side. So if you remember, like there was a time when like they tried to say like Shakur versus Tank was announced for like November, and both fighters on Twitter almost simultaneously were like, "Nah, wrong date." So to me, I sort of feel like they've been in talks, but for whatever reason, they don't want to fight right now. Maybe they want to fight later now. So that's why I'm not gonna call him a dunk.
Remember when Shakur hopped in the ring on Devin, right?
Sure.
Okay. Did you remember his energy with the bottles and all that shit? So why he ain't doing that to Tank? Why he ain't come out saying, "Hey, Tank don't want to fight me"?
So that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that Shakur admitted that they had initial conversations. The only problem he knew was where those conversations went, and like neither side is saying anything about it for real. You know, and the fact they're both able to declare that they're not fighting.
I get what you're saying. Shakur could get his biggest payday.
So he can't. Here's the thing about it. So here's the thing about it, right? If you can't you can't force Tank to fight you, right? So, and you don't know if like Tank wants to fight him next, do you?
Tank can't force you to fight him neither.
And Tank can't force you to fight him either. So that's what I'm saying. Like, we gotta get confirmation that something was we gotta get confirmation that at least like an offer was sent.
We do.
And somebody was like, no.
But listen, what you're saying is we need confirmation. Shakur let it slip out. And Shakur's manager, who calls the shots with Jay Prince, was on a Willie D interview talking about in 2 years that fight will be ready and the money will be so much more. So being a logical thinker, I see Shakur talk about, yeah, they reached out, but we're waiting for him to reach back out. And the Willie D interview with Shakur's head honcho, the only one that's higher than that guy is Jay Prince. I forget his name. His name's escaping me, but that tells me that Team Tank reached out and got told, oh, in 2 years, we're ready for you. They know they're going to fight. I don't think Tank was pushing the fight neither. Listen, I'm going to give you a little kudos. I don't think they were pushing for that fight neither, but I do think they contacted and made an inquirement about the fight when Loma pulled out. And I think if need be, they would have made that fight right then.
Yeah, because he knew that's what the people wanted.
Make somebody fight you. You just
but here's the thing though. So Larry Ellaby, I don't know if y'all remember what he said. He said that fight
wants him. I know. I see interview. Tank wants him.
But he said this, but the fight's not ready. He said it'll be in time. That was his last interview. And he said that fight will be in time. We can't argue about that.
That's why I'm not calling Shakur a duck.
That's why I can't call him a duck. Yeah.
I can't.
That's what I'm saying.
I can't.
I'm not calling Tank a duck. I'm not calling Shakur a duck on that situation.
Okay, so who do you think Tank should fight then? If not Loma, if not Shakur, right? The top people in his weight class, in his weight division, right? Who do you think he should fight?
I mean, so when you say who do I think he should fight? Like,
who do you think he should fight? Huh? Who?
I mean, like I said, I can't say I don't know how the Shakur fighter did want that fight. And like I said, I think if you're gonna fight somebody from Lamont Roach, and we're gonna say it's for the DMV, even though it's not gonna be in the DMV, I think it would have been better for Gary Antoine Russell. Even though Gary Antoine Russell came off a loss, but it was a very close fight. It was a very close competitive fight. It wasn't like he just got whitewashed, you know.
But check it out. I get that. They're saying Gary Russell's way more known and this and that in the DMV. Cool, got it. Yeah. I don't know anything about Gary Russell besides a couple fights I've seen, right? And I'm from Cali, so that's the DMV area. But I know one thing for sure. I haven't seen this dude fight in 2 years. All I've seen him do is do interviews and talk and call Tank's name, right?
So you're talking about Mr. Gary Russell. There's two of them, right? So there are like 4 Gary Russells. They're all brothers are named Gary Russell.
Even one of them just got beat. I know that for sure. The other one that I see on somebody else's channel calling Tank's name, talking about he'll do this to Tank. He hasn't fought in like 2 years, right?
So we can't have that.
So at that point, I'm like, well, why don't he fight somebody so I can see what he got and then see if he's worthy of Tank, right? Are you just waiting and stalling out to see if you can get the biggest paycheck to get knocked out? That's the way I look at it.
I don't think that.
That's calling Tank a cherry picker now. What do you think they would call Mr. Gary Russell?
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody else don't.
Yeah, I would rather see Gary Antoine.
Get his feet wet at 135 before Gary
or like if Teal's pressing the issue.
And he fights at 140. If he would come down to 135 and didn't just lose to Puello, I'm sure he was an option. You guys think Tank is scared of some of these guys, and Tank's at the top of his game. You know you don't see anybody at 135 beating him.
I think Shakur has a good chance.
140 before you even have.
I think Shakur has a good chance of beating him, but like I think he's at the top of his game. I would say Shakur. I think Shakur would beat him.
You're crazy, dude. Like,
hey, man.
How?
Yo, it's a boxer versus a boxer.
He's going to outpoint him. What's he going to do?
I think so. If he, box him on the outside.
I'm going to be real with you. This is how
before everybody goes, Cal, cool it. Thanks for stopping through. We appreciate you, OG. You already know what time it is. Thanks, homie. We don't have to do all these think pieces and all this talking in circles. They weren't gonna fight next, and the Shakur energy changed at the end of the story. These are facts.
Yeah. So, look, this is what I think. Real quick, this is what I think. Before anybody fights Tank, right? They should go to Frank Martin, because so far Frank Martin's probably the best. Gave the best, the best fight to Tank.
Yeah.
So any of these dudes want to fight Tank that's in your weight class?
No, Pitbull gave the best fight. Pitbull gave the best fight to Tank, not Frank Martin.
No, I don't
Pitbull
think
didn't
so.
even come close. It was 8-4.
I don't think so. I don't
You're
think
such
so.
a boxing fan. You should know that. He beat
No.
the shit out of Pitbull. He outboxed.
Did he really? He outboxed him, yeah.
Yes, he did. You guys think because Tank got hit with a couple punches, you're
Yeah,
automatically
I
Tank
don't
didn't
think.
knock him
So
out.
you telling me you
want
think
to give it
Pitbull?
to?
Think
He
Pitbull
ain't
would
come
beat Frank?
close.
He just lost to
So
fucking
triangle
Ryan.
theories don't work in boxing. I don't know who won between that fight. I
Okay,
would.
but do you think Pitbull would beat Frank? He just lost to Ryo, and Frank is a way
That's
better
an honest
boxer
question.
than Ryo.
No, I think
They're
Frank beats the shit
different.
out of Pitbull,
Frank-
just like Ryo just did. Frank's
Ryo
a better
and
boxer than they give credit for.
yeah, Frank's a good boxer. I think Frank's a good boxer, but they're
But I'm
different
saying,
kinds
do you
of
think
boxers.
Feet,
Yeah.
boy. Them feet.
Yeah, they approach fights differently. Ryo and Frank approach the fight
so
differently.
who do you think would win between Ryo and Frank?
Nah, that's a good fight.
That would be a good fight. Yeah,
It's a real
that's
good
hard to
fight.
say. That's a real good fight.
I wouldn't be surprised if we get that fight sooner or later. I think
That'd be
Yeah.
good.
Frank is
That'd
at
be- but
140.
all I'm saying is, okay, anybody who wants to fight Tank, fight one of them dudes and prove that you're even close to that level. Especially
It's not a video game where like to get to the final boss, you have to fight like the guy below or nothing. You know, it just is what it is. Like if there's a champion in around that division, they should fight. You know, ain't no like final boss shit.
The only one that goes after Tank old ops is Devin. And you got to give it to him for that because at least he's trying to set a standard of, all right, Tank beat him, I'm going to beat the shit out of him. Like the Gamboa shit was crazy. You kind of look at even though he beat Gamboa's ass for 12 straight rounds. That was a boring ass fight. Everybody was hating that joint. But I think Devin's the only one that's at least trying to go with that notion, Hunter. And that's how throughout the history
I just think he's
of
just doing that so people will keep comparing. People can keep wanting that fight with him and Tank, and people can keep watching him. But I don't think he absolutely thinks in his mind that he can beat Tank. To be honest,
I disagree with that. So you have to follow Devin from the beginning of his career. You know, like when Devin really got popular in the pros, I think it was off the TO like sparring stuff, right? But Devin's always been like that. The first person Devin used to call out was Bundy, Robert Eastern, you know, at 135. Robert Eastern back then was killing everybody, you know. And Devin was this like little young kid trying to fight Robert Eastern. He's always been like that. So it's not just about Tank. He's always been that dude that'd be like, we used to call him Mr. Pull Up on you because he'll just pull up and be like, yo, I want that fight, you know. He pulled up on Tio the same way. He was pushing for a Tio fight. He was pushing hard for the Loma fight. He was pushing for a Tank fight. People always act like it was just Tank or Tank he was lying Tank's football, but it wasn't like that. You have to follow Devin's career to really see what he did.
I hear you there, but listen, I think boxing fans somewhere along the line are losing what the fuck this shit's about. It's about getting into a big fight. That's it. The belts are all good and they're there, and that's our only mark of greatness is winning belts. But everybody is in this business to make money, to get into a big fight. Tank is literally, I mean, Devin carved a path and whatever. Shakur can put on a big fight, but the truly big fucking prize of the prize fighting is Tank, and they all know that. But us boxing fans are losing sight of what this shit's all really about. The promoters want to put on big fights. That's it. They don't care if championship fight or not. It's an added bonus. As long as you can put asses in those seats, they don't care what's on the line. The bottom line is on the line.
Yeah,
we're losing that. Like, we need to remember what the fuck our roots are. You know what I'm saying? We got to just remember, man, this shit's all about the money.
Boxing is a changed sport, definitely. Like, it's not the same like it used to be.
J.A. Dixon. This guy's always saying shit that makes fucking sense. They would be sick about Gary Antoine at 135.
But not as sick as
even though Antoine says I can make 135 easy and I'll do it for Tank. But you just got to keep winning. You got to win.
Yeah.
In order to get the fucking top dog, you got to be coming off a dub. And you got to bring a little something to the tables. And the only reason we say that for the bigger guys is because the payday they demand. These guys want absurd amounts of money to fight. And if you're not bringing at the PBC, you get paid what you weigh. We're not going to give you a consolation prize and $2 million extra because your dad does his job well. That ain't how this goes, bro. They ain't going to give him free money. So if you want to fight Tank, here's 1.5 in back end. You want it? No, none of them do. They all want 6 million. Just know I'm the guy too. I'm the guy too. Devin putting up all these roadblocks to get the fight. Bet on yourself. Take the lower guarantee and take whatever he gives you on the back end.
Even there, of course. So like when it comes to fights, there always be criticism, right? They're always going to criticize Tank for these fights, just like they always criticize. Yeah, for all the fighters. Yeah, they always do that. But
Tank
I will say that Tank versus Gary Russell will be still more exciting than Lamont Roach, even if you include the criticism. Like, I feel like people would have like fight studies and stuff about for two fighters, you know. People are really doing fight studies for Lamont Roach. You're like, well, Tank has to fight this guy.
Listen, bro,
it's funny.
Lamont Roach is taking what's given. He's not asking for more. He's not fucking gonna say, okay, well, you're only gonna give me this. I need this and this. It's just, here's the contract. Like with Canelo, Berlanga just did it. Took $700K and willing to bet on the back end. Nobody gives Canelo any sort of parameters. It's either go to where Canelo's at or don't. And that's where we're at with Tank. It's just the rest of you ain't. The rest of you guys want to fucking
Berlanga acting like he won the lottery, man. That man living his best fucking life, man. I'm like, damn.
Yeah,
he out here living his life.
He all over the place. I'm like, this guy.
I don't blame him. I'll do the same thing. Shit, Lamont gotta do that thing.
And the money, shit. He won the heart. He didn't get knocked out, so he's like, shit.
You see why I wrote in the chat about how he's gonna handle a press conference, right? Roach is gonna be like, I want to thank my mother, my father, my God, Jesus, Allah, Buddha.
Yo, this is a good. I just read a great tweet from Two Tone, the superstar, which he's gaining a lot of traction. This kid's turning into something people pay attention to. He says, I would, and I said the same exact thing well before he did. I would respect Gervonta Davis more if he went to 130 and fought Lamont. I would too, but heavy is the head that wears the crown. He can't go down there and give him any sort of concessions and go take his belt, because then it looks like to the people that are the players that are actually in this game and playing for a position, it looks like Tank gave something up. You can't do that in this game. You got to stand firm. As he is the new Canelo. He's the Canelo of the smaller weight classes. It's either fight him on his terms, and we hear Leonard Ellerby say it all the time, or don't. It's that simple.
True.
Yeah, you guys got to be willing to make concessions, and yeah, they seem like a lot to boxing fans and everybody that pays attention to sport, but it's not. It's just it's par for the course. That's what these guys have been doing since draws have been selling tickets. 200 something years. The first ever $1 million gate was fucking early 1900s. These guys have been selling tickets and making money off this shit since the fist started flying, and it's gonna go that way, whether me, you, Hunter, any one of us like this shit or not. That's just how it's gonna go. You have to go to the guy that's commanding all the cash. It is what it is. It's simply that fucking easy. Guys, I gotta get off of here. I just got a fucking real important text. I appreciate y'all. Hunter,
salute to you, brother.
Yeah, no, salute to you guys. I appreciate y'all. Cal Coolett, J.A. Dixon, Melanin Queen, Big Supreme, everybody who pushed the show forward today and commented. I appreciate y'all. And I appreciate the voyeurs too. Appreciate y'all, all you. Thank you for stopping through. It's Kaz Sports next at 2:00. Tap into the box story and learn you something about this game, because let's face it, we all can know more about the sport we love so much. Educate yourself on the business of boxing to know and be ready. Anybody casual in here? Probably not, but educate yourself to how this shit goes, because it's going to go that way to the end. It's not going to change. The guy who sells the tickets is where you got to go and get the Super Bowls at. Sorry. If that doesn't fit your guy's narrative or the way your guy conducts business, he's got to change, and so do you. Peace till 2:00. Appreciate y'all. Love. How do I turn this thing off?